your coffee cup, come spend some time. I know it's early, the start of a new day. No need to worry, it's Local Cafe. Rise and shine, baby, wake and bake. Clear out your mind, baby, just take a break. Local Cafe. Chill out with us today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I don't know if I can say that right now since drama is trying to come into the cafe. But I'm going to say it anyway. Welcome to the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest show in the entire LCU. You are watching Local Cafe. So, trying different backgrounds, seeing how this holds up. I think I know what's wrong with the camera, guys. There's not a dedicated USB-C port on the computer. So I'm having to use like a plug and play, like adapter or something. So I think since it's a FaceCam Pro, it needs more data back and forth or whatever. So I'm probably going to order the 1080p FaceCam to see if that fixes stuff. But let's go ahead and get started. Shy with the 1738. Thank you, Shy. Always a damn legend. Steady, Unshamed. Welcome to Cash Cow. You're freaking beautiful. Nightly Truth with the 1999. Good morning, Beans and Ken. And Caden Mobley, welcome to Cash Cow. All of
you are legends. Thank you so much. Welcome to the chillest show in the entire LCU. But as you guys know, I have a very fiery and feisty co-host that made herself known last night on the shows. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Miss Beans to the show. Miss Beans, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Alien Ken.
Ooh. Oh man, so what an eventful night last night, huh?
So, is the voice changer part of our morning show today?
Oh, I got a voice changer on. Is that better?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my bad. I'm terrible at this. I can't. They're right. I can't do this. I'm boring. I'm leaving. Bye.
You fat fingered the little voice changer whenever you were hitting the air horn.
Slicky the Gecko upgraded to PayPig. Thank you, Slicky. You're a freaking legend for that. Slicky, part of our docket team. He is freaking awesome. Thank you, Slicky. And he is the only man for me. We appreciate you, Slicky. Thank you. You know what?
I'm going to put it on. The chat seems to like it, so I'm going to leave it on for a little bit. How are you doing, Miss Beans? Are we doing well today?
Yes, sir. I'm a little sore because Grim and I went rock climbing, and then, as you said, when I was coming back home, there was a little bit of drama happening, but this isn't the place for drama. But if there are any new people that came from yesterday, we welcome you. This is the Local Cafe. We are on every day except Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. So they're calling for the Boomer Report real quick, so let's give it to them. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Boomer Report from Ken. So, as you guys know, there was a select few that had some choice words for us last night. And, you know, Doug Savannah with the Canadian 2, it's coffee time. You damn right. You damn right it's coffee time. So, I'm just going to say a little bit real quick, and then we're going to move on to the cool, calm, and the chill that Lookout Cafe is. First and foremost, Mike, thank you for your comment when you said thank you for your service. That really, really touched me, coming from someone like you who could probably really give a fuck about other people. I don't know you that well, but the fact that you even said that, sir, it means a lot to me. So thank you. I did 11 years. I did 11 years in the Army. I miss every day of it. I wish I was still in. I'd have one more year as of this year before my 20-year retirement. But thank you. Second thing I'd like to say to Mike is, you can say whatever you want about me. You can talk about my floral background. And if you didn't know, when we moved into this house, YouTube was not even a thought in my brain. And this is a guest room, right? So either way, you can have your comment. That's fine. All I'm going to ask, don't bring loved ones into it. Don't bring someone that has never shown her face here. She's been in the YouTube chat to show support for me, but she's never once come on camera to say anything to anybody. She's not in the Discord. I'm just going to ask that we don't compare our significant others to each other, right? Now, if you want to say that your wife is hotter than mine, I hope you think so, bro. I really hope you think so. Because if you think my wife is hotter than yours, then me and you are going to have a whole different conversation, right? But, you know, everyone can look, everyone can gaze, whatever they want to do, because I know my wife is fucking beautiful. My wife is a 10 out of 10 all day, every day. I don't care what anyone else says. In my eyes, she's God's gift to mankind, right? So, to Becky, right? Well, one more thing to Mike. If you want to continue this back and forth, I'm all for it. If you don't want to, you want to just be men and let it go, then we can let it go, right? I just made a comment because I do think you look like a little man child when you get angry. You do, bro. If you go back and just watch yourself get angry, you look like a little kid. That's my true feeling. If you want to continue this, then continue it, right? We can do that, whatever you want to do. Ball's in your court, sir. Now, to Becky. I wasn't going to go on Queens last night and argue with someone that was drunk, right? I don't do that. The fact that she said I should go back to the Army where I was useful, well, I wish I was still in. I was medicaled out because I got degenerative disc disease in my neck. They said you can no longer serve, and that was a terrible day for me. That was a terrible day for me. I was 2 months out from my second deployment, and I was depressed. I was legit depressed because I wish I was still in. But, you know, if you want to say all those things, that's fine, right? Do I think you dissed me? No, by all means you didn't diss me because you actually said a true statement. I wish I could go back, but I can't. So, but if I was still in, y'all wouldn't see my smiling face on Locale Cafe right now. Now, if you want to compare your channel to our channel, that's fine. We've never bitched once about a redirect. We've never bitched once about a time slot. We don't go into other people's channels and argue with them. We actually invited you in here and had a great civilized conversation. And I thought that showed people a different side of you, Becky. I gave you the chance to show a different side of yourself, Becky. But you're just going to shit, bro? Fine. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. If you want to have a conversation, master degree to master degree, because I also have a master's degree I just don't talk about. I have one, Becky, in Master's of Public Administration. If you want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. But, you know, you want to sit there and just continue to talk shit and punch down on a lower channel? Be my guest. Be my guest. But all I'm saying is, whatever happens, happens. Thank you, Becky. We love you. Thank you for giving us a shout out and possibly getting us some more viewers. Thank you. We greatly appreciate that here at Locale Cafe. We're never going to, last thing I'm going to say, we're never going to degrade ourselves. We're never going to put pies and whipped cream and cat food all over ourselves for donations. We have never once did a goal for donations or subs, right? Never done that. Not once. Y'all have been known to beg. You have been known to beg. Continue to do that. Continue to get your 3,500 redirects and hope a quarter of them stay so you can get some hate donations. Continue to do that. I'll build my small little coffee cult here with Beans with no redirect, no promotion, nothing. Thank you. Ms. Beans, do you have anything? Holy moly, welcome to
actually.
that world.
We're on the same wavelength, Ken.
Yes,
I might have had a little crash out, but you know, it's all, I was gonna say it's all scripted. Yeah, totally, because I was totally planning on going on Queens, especially after working out with my significant other. No, She wanted to start some drama out of like a 5-minute conversation. And that's completely understandable. Like, that's basically her whole job, right? I think yesterday there was quite a theme going around about bringing significant others or family members into the whole locale drama
Yep.
because it also happened to Xylee. And I feel terrible for, those who have significant others that are outside of the locale universe that, they get roped into this stuff when they never asked to. We try to keep our family members and our loved ones as separate from this internet world as much as possible. But there are people that will get down and dirty and try to use whatever matters to us most in order to hurt us. And I think that's not a very okay thing to do. She was drunk, and I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't hate Becky. I'm never going to hate somebody just because they're going to say that I'm mousy or anything of the sort. But I'm going to do what I do best according to Becky and just sit here and look pretty. I'm going to entertain my viewers. I'm going to love my community. And I'm not going to pay any mind to somebody who's just going to treat us so poorly when we treated her the best way that we possibly could. And that's all I'm going to say.
It's beautiful. I know some people in chat, they're new here and didn't even know about the channel before Becky mentioned it. Some are throwing some hate comments out there, and that's fine.
Get our chat rate up.
Oh yeah, we appreciate everybody. And Weasel wanted to make a comment about how I'm dressed. Well, it is what it is.
Think you look snazzy.
I like wearing 3-piece suits. I like wearing, collared shirts, because as an almost 39-year-old man, I think at some point you have to mature, And I will be honest, Keem said that if we're doing this show, we have to dress for success. And that's fine. That's fine. I'll do that. But I also don't mind doing it either. I'm not going to argue, right? But, for those of you that love my monotone, deep, sexy, smooth as silk voice, you're in for it today. We're going back to the basics today, right? Because we've had a weird couple days here at Locale Cafe. We're going to go back to the basics. If any fans want to hop in, talk to us, we're welcome to have you on, and, if y'all want to stay here and hate watch, stay here and hate watch. I love you all either way. I appreciate you guys being here, and let's get into it.
Well, do you want to start off with the Daily Espresso, Ken?
Let's do it. It's time for the Daily Espresso, everybody.
So let's start off with the famous Big Bear Eagles, Jackie and Shadow. Today is February the 20th, and there's only 15 days away from Hatch Day.
Yep. So for y'all that don't know, right, this is the Big Bear Bald Eagle. And we've been keeping track of what's going on because the babies are supposed to be hatching here in about 2 weeks or so. Our viewers actually like it, so we just like checking in with them, see how they're doing, bring a sense of nature to the LCU. I don't know if this is Mama Bear or Papa Bear. You really can never tell them apart. But, as you can see, they're chilling. Weather seems good, so hopefully everything is going according to plan.
We almost forgot. What do you have in your cup today, Ken?
In case I need to bring the beast out, right? I have my nice Starbucks homebrew. It's good stuff. We got Billy the Frigid members waiting.
Let's give it a moment. I want to make sure we settle down for a little bit and then bring whatever comes to us. But I did want to mention that I'm actually having some hot chocolate today. Hot chocolate with a little bit of coffee mixed in.
Cafe mocha, as some would say.
Mm-hmm. And I always say that we're going to have a very good day, but I think I'm going to say today that we're going to have an oh-so good day for all our Spanish speakers out there. Oso means bear, so that's kind of our Spanish word of the day, if you will.
In Greek, bear is arkuda. That's what it means in Greek.
Sounds so fancy.
You know what I missed? I missed this right here. that shit?
So I did want to go into this day in history. We don't have to do all these points, but I did want to mention that today is February the 20th, and it's actually Seek's wife's Rihanna's birthday today. Happy birthday, Rihanna.
Happy birthday to Rihanna. That's beautiful. That means you
And
and
apparently,
so you and Rihanna are one day apart.
exactly. So me and Rihanna are one day apart. Me and Tina are 2 days apart, and tomorrow is my birthday. Very strange to have so much stuff happening on my birthday week, but it is what it is.
Makes it
and
beautiful and eventful.
Exactly. It's a reminder that I'm still alive.
There you go.
But I can't wait to spend it with all of our lovely coffee cultians tomorrow on my birthday.
Cultians. I don't know.
But today was also going to be Kurt Cobain's birthday. If he was still around, he would have turned 58, actually.
Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. I know life wasn't that good to you. I know that you had your own demons, but thank you for the music you left us. It was beautiful.
Do you want to bring in Billy real quickly? I just wanted to say happy birthday to Rihanna because I do appreciate everything that Seek does on our docket.
Definitely. Cool. Well, let's check it out. Billy the Fridge, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Mr. Billy? Okay.
It seems like everything's fine.
Did Billy freeze? Oh, there we go.
No.
Okay. Good morning, Billy.
Good morning.
How you feeling
How
today?
you doing?
I got some grievances.
Okay.
I'm trying to be very chill out of respect for your show.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna pause a little bit because
Yeah.
I'm really trying.
I understand.
Last night on Rewind, we were abused by Savage, who should not have host powers outside of the hours of Lol Cow Milkers. What's her crap show's name?
Yeah.
She should not have host powers outside of the hours of her own show. Her abuse of her powers on Rewind. I wake up this morning to people complaining that I could not read their super chats on Rewind. I simply don't have the time. We're not afforded more than 90 minutes for Rewind. And when Savage eats up a half an hour of my show with her trash, there are consequences, there are costs, and that cost is our fans not getting their super chats read correctly. And that's damage on my show. That's damage on the community as a whole. If somebody has the ability to jump on any platform and abuse their privileges, this is abuse.
Yeah.
She wants to go to war. She wants to call it content. Keep it to your dumbass show. If you want to do it on your dumbass show, you have 90 minutes. You stay the hell away from mine.
There it is.
Did you get sleep, Billy?
No. I
Damn.
slept for 2 hours, and I woke up and I saw the Discord complaining that super chats weren't read on Rewind. And I've spent the last 2 hours trying to do damage control because of Savage. She doesn't deserve the power to abuse my show or any other show in this network.
Very true. If you think that she doesn't deserve that power, why are you giving her the power now?
What power?
It seems like you're reminiscing on things that happened yesterday. Don't you think that you
Beans? This power is the power I have to address this, so we deal with this. I want her power taken away. I'm not giving her power. I'm addressing the situation. If I wake up to a problem, it's going to be a problem until it's fixed.
That's true. And I'm sure the type of person you are, because you do care about your community, you're probably going to go on Rewind today and you're going to pay extra special attention to those super chats
No,
today,
I'm
right?
I'm I'm going to go on every single show until something happens to Savage and her ability to abuse my show and the shows around us. We don't let this stuff fly. This is not about me. This is about the overall culture of LolCow and the shows. And if you're not mad, and if you're saying, why are you allowing this to deal with you? Then you're also part of the problem, Beans. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for all of us. And if you can't see that, then I'm part of the problem. And I need to make my point clearer, Beans. I'm saying this right now. Her abuse is not a thing against me. It's against all of us, and until it's dealt with, all of us are at risk of her abuse. If she can do this to me, the employee of the month, she can do this to anybody. It needs to be dealt with. If anybody's watching who has the power to deal with this, this is where it starts. It starts on Cafe, and it goes every show until it's dealt with.
Understand you're upset. And you are true. This needs to be dealt with because that's not a cool thing to do to anybody, especially in the LCU universe. You said that you want it to be dealt with. Is there any specific thing that you want to happen to Savage?
Okay, for one, I spelled out she should not have host capabilities outside of her own show. That's square one. If she can't handle them like an adult, she should not have them. If she has keys to a car and she can't use that car to get from point A to point B, but she drives that into somebody else's vehicle, she needs to be reprimanded and have her license taken away. The same thing as a host position.
Yeah, I think it was very aggravating, especially when you were
Are
trying
you
to carry
listening
on.
to me, Beans? Are you listening to what I have to say?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
It
Because
de-
I've been saying what I have to say. I pointed out what I wanted to have done to her right off the bat, bare minimum.
Exactly, I know, but a lot of people might, because you are saying a lot at once, sometimes it's really good to establish just by itself what you want to happen to make sure that Keemstar can hear you very clearly and make sure that these things happen.
Good.
So, first and foremost, Thursday Payday, welcome to Cash Cow. We appreciate that. Scott Dude, King Scott with the 20. We must end Beggy. I am also afraid Beggy isn't up for the challenge. Also, F Savage. And then we had one more. Where's it at? The bean counter with $5. I'm watching every show today if Billy is going to be on them 100%.
Do you plan on going on every show?
Oh, yeah. He is.
I am going to get some sleep. I am going to try and get on every show that I am awake for. And I literally got 2 hours of sleep maybe last night and woke up to the Discord talking down on Rewind because of Savage's actions. And I'm just waiting for somebody to wake up and get their coffee that can deal with this. I don't know if it's Keem. I don't know if it's Michael. I don't know if it's Roxie. She seems to be Savage's lapdog.
Gentler.
Is it Roxie that's going to have to deal with this one?
Yeah.
Is it going to be Savage? Is she going to show up on Cafe this morning and defend her actions?
Savage, you're welcome on here if you want to.
Why don't you jump on here, you dumb bitch? You want to sit on fucking Rewind and add yourself time and again over and over where you're unwanted? How about you come here, you dumb bitch? You stupid idiot, stripper-brained retard. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's last night on Rewind it was unwatchable. A good chunk of it, right? It really was because of her doing what she needed to do and what she did to Xylee, especially bringing her husband into it when she's never really talked about her husband involved in anything. That was definitely a low blow, and we just talked about that this morning.
Okay, everybody says I'm ruining the vibe. Let me get back on point here, Ken. Welcome to LolCow Cafe, where Savage is still a dumb idiot. We're gonna be very chill, laid back, and point out the fact that Savage abused her privileges, something an adult should not do. This is likened to any sort of abuse, be it sexual, physical, or digital. Her digital abuse is inappropriate.
What I was going to say is I don't he's not ruining the vibe. He's just trying to be heard, and he feels bad because of the fans that were let down with the super chats. He's trying to do damage control, and we are the first show, right? So, you know, I love Billy. He's helped me a lot with my YouTube path. You know, even the short stint it is, he's helped me a lot. So if he needs a platform, he can have mine any day of the week. And if he wants to come in with the heat, he is more than welcome, right?
Exactly. And there are some people that don't think you're ruining the vibe at all. They think that you're just trying to make your point across. But there are some people saying that either I'm trying to silence you or anything. I hope that you don't feel that way, or that I'm trying to be
clear. I just want to be clear. This is not me giving her power. This is me addressing a serious situation that is not me being hurt. This is us being hurt. And if you can't see that this is not a me thing and this is an us thing, and if she can do this to me, she can do this to anybody, and this is not appropriate behavior for a host of any of these shows to do, and for her to get away with it without punishment, with her to be able to do this again, with her to just have it laughed off because Keem was drinking and having a good time, inappropriate.
Yeah.
It's inappropriate.
One of your faithful, Billy, the Mucho Man, said, the Mucho Man says Savage could take some lessons on really being savage. The Mucho Man says the real madness is yet to arrive. Moo, yeah. And then Chucky said, Roxy, where are you? Want to play, damn it. From Chucky. But
yeah,
guys,
and Beans, I 100%, nobody should be coming at you as long as you're not trying to push this back on me.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to ask.
That's where I had to hit
Let me
you
talk.
back.
Okay.
Karina, good morning.
I'm just trying to ask some clarifying questions because I feel like clarifying your point is very
Your
important,
questions
especially
were
when.
wrong.
Okay, and that's a fair assessment. I think you're very you're focusing on me saying like, oh, don't you think that it's giving her power by, and that could be a wrong statement. I completely disavow that statement. You're right. You should be addressing those things, but yeah, I don't think that focusing on that point that I made is the right thing. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Definitely, which is why I completely moved on after it, and I'm telling everybody in the audience to move on from that as well.
I think what Beans was trying to say was, when you give someone the attention, that's what they want. They do things for attention. I think that's what she was trying to say.
That's a fair way to put it. Beans is gone.
Okay. Sorry, Beans. I wasn't trying to insult you or anything. I'm just trying to be the middle person here. I think that's what you were trying to say. Just kind of came off a little wrong. I'm sorry. But
Beans, I would love for you to come back, and if I have to leave for you to come back, I will leave. I don't want you to leave your own show. You're not the bad guy here.
But so the other thing too, just for the fans and for you, Billy, me and Beans had a talk, right? And we don't want this channel to become a drama channel. And sometimes it feels like we're starting to slip into that. And we're trying to stay away from it, right? So I think that could be some feelings there that we're starting to slip into that. Roxy's in members waiting. I'll bring in Roxy. So the other thing too, Roxy, yep. Good morning, Roxy.
Hold on, I'm trying to get my stuff together. Okay. Sorry, I just woke up and was listening to the show. Billy, I want to apologize to you for jumping in like that. The reason why I did is because I don't think Savage should have came at that show like that. Guys, we all only have 90 minutes. I like everybody that we work with. I don't want problems with nobody. I tried to tell her, Savage, let it go. Deal with your issues tomorrow on our show. Everybody in Billy's chat is complaining. They're not getting their super chats read. Let it go, Savage. Then Xylee got upset with me because I jumped in, but I only jumped in to try to get Savage out.
Yeah, I don't hold any ill will against you, Roxy. I don't even hold any real ill will against Savage other than the fact she should not be able to do what she did, and she needs to be reprimanded for it. There needs to be actual punishment and promise it doesn't happen again to my channel or any other channel. And also, I would like to apologize to Beans. Whatever just happened there.
Yeah,
I
hope Beans. I hope you come back. I wasn't trying to like mansplain you or doing anything. I was just trying to be the middle person between, I think, the disconnect and why Billy kind of came at you a little bit. I think there was just words got lost in translation. That's all I was trying to say. So Beans, I mean,
there were two things that were said that I said had a problem with. She said, "Why do I give Savage power?" And then she followed it up with the other thing that was said. I can't remember what it was. But there were two things that she said that I had to immediately correct. And then we moved on from that, I thought.
Yeah.
And I'm not my anger's not at Beans. It shouldn't be at Beans. And I didn't mean for it to be at Beans. I'm obviously not, I have no niceties right now. I've obviously I'm angry, but I didn't even mean to take it out on Beans. So Beans, if you're here, I'm sorry.
And just for the record, I'm not Savage's lapdog. I'm nobody's lapdog.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
I'll say whatever I want about you. I'll say what I want about you, and you can correct it. You can correct it any other fucking time than right fucking now. I don't care about your fucking opinion right now. I'm more worried about Beans, okay?
Okay.
I have a lot of respect for Beans. I have a little respect for you, actually, Roxie. So hold on to that respect right now and shut the fuck up. I'm more worried about Beans.
Okay, I just want to apologize really quick, and I'm leaving. Ken, it hurt me the way Becky came at you regarding your service. I really thank you very much for your service.
I appreciate that. But here's the thing. She was actually right. I wish I could go back. I really do wish I could go back, but I can't.
But you don't understand that people like your show in the morning. Like, we drink our coffee, we do exercise your show. Just because it's not her cup of tea, it's a lot of people's. And I never miss your show. I just so happened to miss yesterday because I was late. But I love your show. I apologize. Thank you so much for what you do for our country.
I appreciate that. Thank you. So,
all right. Bye, guys.
Take care. All right. Billy, all due respect, I'm going to drop you out. Hopefully Beans comes back.
Whatever, dude.
I'm sorry. That's my co-host. Cool. All right, guys. So we got the Ken show, right? Kind of like the Becky show. So this is all kind of effed up right now. Beans, I do hope you come back. Drama alerts in chat. Yeah. Billy was in there. Billy wanted to come in and voice his concerns. So I want to give Billy that platform to do it. This became a whole thing, and I'm sorry, right? I really am. But let's get back into it, guys. Beans, if you're watching, I hope you do come back because I need someone to read the news. You know what I mean? All right. Let's do it. So for some odd reason, Elon Musk is saying that he wants to send out some Doge checks, right? So I don't know what's going on with that one. So Ms. Beans, welcome back. You can chill as long as you want to whenever you're ready. Oh, you're ready. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I just went away because Billy does have a point. I think me trying to do like damage control or just like trying to calm him down a little bit was going the wrong way.
And that's why I said what I said.
That's not what I was trying to do. I was just
yeah.
I
was just trying
understand.
But let's get away from that. Let's get back into being cafe. Get back to what our fans want. You know what I mean? You ready to do that?
Oh yeah, of course. Okay. I don't mind like continuing. I just wanted to,
all right,
step back and give him the platform that he wanted and needed.
Okay.
And that's all.
Is there anything else you'd
like
to say?
And then people, yeah. So some people are saying like, oh, like you stepped away, like you need more thick skin if you're going to be in the LCU. This is the LCU, but this is a different type of show, right? Mm-hmm. Plus, just because I went away does not mean that I'm upset about like the whole situation. I went on Queens and I tried to defend my show, our show, our people. If that's not thick enough skin for you, you can fuck off. I'm here. I'm staying. If you think I'm soft, okay. But I don't see you being as hard to be on this platform. And if you want to come in, that's completely fine too. We have members waiting. And that's all I'm going to say.
Let's not do that. Let's get back to what we are. Let's get back to the basics, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's fuck everything else for what I got to say, right? Just fuck everything else. Let's do it, all right? You have member support. All the members, they want you back. They're in here. They're in it to win it. The white names are talking shit. The green names are supporting you, right? So just remember that, Beans. We have a small community compared to everybody else, but fuck them. They support you and they support me. They support what we do, right? So as long as the we good? We ready?
We're good.
All right, let's do it. So what do you want to get into first, Miss Beans? Dealer's choice.
Do you want to go into some? Let's see. We can just get into some American politics.
Let's do it. Black Belladonna with the 10 beans. I think that's true. I just think people didn't know why the drop was sudden. That's all, and we were worried. And you cooked on Queens last night, so there we go. Black Belladonna, thank you so much for the $10. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you everybody being here and chilling with us. Definitely means a lot. So Tubbs is confused at what happened, so let's just let it ride, bro. Go back and watch it if you're confused. We don't need to rehash it. Random for life with the $5. I don't like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. No green eggs and ham here in Locale Cafe. We don't want it rotten. We don't want it old. We don't want it moldy. Because notice with eggs, right? Talking about cooking with Ken. Notice with eggs, with hard-boiled eggs, if you crack them and open them up, that yolk turns green, and that is nasty. Undertaker 1%er, welcome to Cash Cow. We appreciate you. Love Truth has 4 something with the $10. Thank you. Hashtag love beans. That's beautiful. The Mucho Man loves to have some beans and Ken with the coffee in the morning. Just don't forget the milky creamier because it will always rises to the top. Moo yeah. That was the Macho Man's most goated wrestling promo. Yeah, it's all about the cream. He brought out the little creams, the little half and halves. He was throwing them at people. It's fucking beautiful. God, I love
the Macho Man.
I would pull that up and watch it, but we'll get a fucking copyright claim in a heartbeat. Tampa Girl 78 with the 1999 best show. Thank you, Tampa Girl. You're amazing for that. Thank you. Man, the support, guys, is amazing. We kind of slipped a little bit, and we're going to take it back to basics. The Bean Counter, Cafe, and Rewind are the best shows. No, you're the best show. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
I'm beautiful. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Yesterday I said, hey, let's try something a little different. Let's instead of the super laid back, normal vibe that we do, let's amp it up a little bit, wake people up, right?
Yep.
You guys went in on Queens. You triggered them into a whole response. Beans went in there fighting with Becky toe to toe.
Yep.
All right. Then a million other things happened with Savage and Rewind, and now Billy's on here to talk about that. Our numbers on Cafe have went from 200 to 400. All I'm saying is good job, guys. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Keemstar, ladies and gentlemen, Keemstar. Yeah, so, my camera hates me, as we all know. Thank you very much. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully you guys stick around. I don't mind beefing with other channels sometimes. I just don't want to make this a whole thing, right? I have opinions about a lot of these motherfuckers. Let me tell you. Riz is up a little bit for Fat Camp because, Fat Camp is going to be beautiful. I'm about 95% sure I'm going to make it, Beans. About 95% sure I'm going to make it. And if the chat wants me to fat camp.
To fat camp?
Yeah.
That's good.
If the chat wants me to pat Mike on his little fucking bald head and say, good boy, you're beautiful, I will fucking do it for my chat.
I think
and if
the most important part that you stated there is opinions. Kind of like how some people say it's like an asshole. Everybody has one.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And do I have an asshole, guys? You know what's funny?
So,
you know what's funny, Beans? This is a true fact. Xylee is in the building. Welcome, Xylee. How are you?
I'm feeling good. Hold on, let me cut my camera on because we're all about cameras here.
You damn right we are. So before Xylee rudely interrupted me, I have an American Standard toilet, right? And the some bitch, I went on YouTube. I was looking at shit, bro. They can flush 25 golf balls without stopping up. Bro.
Really?
I'm telling you. The American Standard, it's like, it doesn't flush normally. It's like a siphon that just fucking shoots it. You know what I mean? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm a big
That's
man.
crazy.
I'm a big man. I take big shits. Doja 94 with the 9.99. Have a great day, Coffee Call. Thank you, Doja. You're fucking beautiful.
I hope not 25 golf balls worth. That's a really big poop.
Well, if I shit 25 golf balls, I have a fiber problem.
Yes.
What's going on, Ms.
Okay.
Ivy?
Okay. Well, one, I would like to say, I feel kind of bad because I came up here and shit popped off for you.
Listen. All right. As Keem said, he came in here and he wanted us to bring the heat a little bit. And then I saw you in VC. I was like, I need to bring the heat. I need to bring the fucking heat. If there's Xylee, she can bring the heat for me. And then here we are. Guys, the 400 people that are here, I fucking love you. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, man. It's just a crazy night last night. Everybody, there must have been a full moon or something. Maybe it was the snow in the south that did it. Because, I have a lot of snow, and I'm like, where's this from? Why do I have this? Maybe it was the snow. I don't know. But everybody lost their mind yesterday.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's like, what is wrong with you people? No, but I just wanted to come up here, and Billy is amazing, and I agree with Billy. What happened last night on Rewind, that's absolutely ridiculous. And remember, I had to apologize and stuff when I just sent in fat shirtless men, in the Queens. But I mean, this whole jumping in and out and stuff like that, that was ridiculous.
First and
what 49-year-old acts like that?
First and foremost, I just want to say we broke our record on concurrent viewers. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. It is fucking beautiful. Second of all, I was going to say Savage made y'all show damn near unwatchable. She really, truly did. And, when she went left and started bringing in people not involved in your personal life, you know what I'm saying? I could tell, bro. I could tell you were just ready to choke a bitch in Minecraft. I could tell.
Yeah. And I was super tired. Yesterday was not the day for me to get mad at anybody, but I had some good sleep. I'm in better mood now. But no, that was just, listen, you can't tell me that you don't care when you act like that. You can't tell me something doesn't bother you when you act like that. You can't say you don't worry about being the most hated when you're constantly talking about how you're the outcast and nobody likes you. The simple fact that it's coming out of your mouth, you're saying that you care.
Yep.
The simple fact that you keep hopping in a show and wanting to argue with you, you're saying that you care.
Yeah, because you want the attention. And Chardwick 15 with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Chardwick. Fucking beautiful. Yeah, so, if you do one thing and if you say one thing and keep doing another, it's kind of counterproductive, right? So when she keeps jumping in there and doing what the fuck she wants to do, and it was to the point where the fans were pissed off because they're in the Discord saying they're pissed off that y'all can't get to their super chats. Now, thankfully, Rewind is a top 3 show, depending on who you ask.
Yeah,
so
true.
The fan base is going to understand what was happening, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're going to have your troll fans that are just going to talk shit. But, when it gets to the point where, the donations and super chats are getting affected because fans are pissed off, That's a line you don't cross, bro.
But see, that's the thing too. Like, we're so community heavy. Like, all the shows are community heavy, but like, especially Rewind. Like, we joke around saying that Rewind is for the people, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, that's legit. And I feel like with what happened last night, yeah, it hurt Rewind and its productivity because we only have 90 minutes, but it hurt the community of Rewind too.
Yep.
Because they got stuck watching a sucky show and me flying off the handle, Billy trying to keep things together. Now Billy angry today because he doesn't like it when his community is hurt, you know, and upset. Come on, man.
A-Mac talking smack with the $4.99. Happy Friday Eve, Ken and Beans. Thank you, A-Mac. We appreciate that. Sorry to interrupt you, Zyla.
No, you're fine. Definitely read your donations, bro.
If I learned anything from Rewind last night, it's read the fucking donation.
Read your donation. No, but like, seriously, I mean, the whole point of us even doing this is it's for the viewers. It's for them to have a good time in the chat, and we're having a good time with them and stuff like that. And it's just, last night was a complete shit show, and it bothers me waking up this morning with a level head. It bothers me that it was a complete shit show for the people who watch us, you know? And I don't want that shit to happen. It's like, bro, it's not needed. Talk your shit on your show. If you want to come in and talk shit, fine. Come in and talk shit, but actually have a conversation. That means you have to stop talking and let the other person argue back with you. And then that person stops talking, and then you can argue back. It's simple.
It's like we're being civilized.
It's like I'm asking for people to be adults.
Shocking.
I know.
Ms. Beans, you've been quiet. What you got to say?
I feel like yesterday was a prime example about the way that you start your morning can really set the precedent for the rest of the day. And I think yesterday we did start off, just stating some opinions, but some people might take that negatively. Yeah. And that just carried over all the way to pretty much the next morning, because I'm pretty sure Rostov even talked about it just a little bit. So yeah, to all the viewers, make sure that you start off your morning in a good way, because sometimes that can set precedent for the rest of the day.
Speaking of that, A&G with the $4.99. First time watching, love the show. Beans, you're amazing. Shout out Beans, everybody, for being amazing. Thank you, Beans, for being amazing.
Oh, man. I don't know. I just, it was ridiculous. It was a shit show. And you know what? We're just going to have to do better from here, and something's got to get done. I agree with Billy. I agree with what Billy was saying. Something's got to get done.
Billy's a member's waiting. Do y'all want me to bring him in? Or
no, of course.
Beans,
no, don't bring Billy in. I hate him. No, we were fine.
I was asking my co-host. I don't care about you, Xylee. This isn't your show, Xylee. Okay? This is my show. God, sorry. I almost said a bad word.
Yes, get mad at me. Hell yeah.
Ah! Billy, welcome back.
Hello.
Chaos Man, welcome to Band World. We're doing what Rewind couldn't do last night.
So
what's up?
We got a new rule. Did you guys see this rule yet?
No.
Any host that is removed from a show 3 times and continues to enter the show will have their host role taken away. The fourth time, you'll be taken away. Good rule.
That is a great rule.
Good rule. Very happy. I'm glad I woke up this morning and chose violence. I think that I obviously am just but one man who can only speak up when he sees injustices happening.
Yep.
But I do feel like this is a great success for the people.
Congratulations, Billy. Hope you feel good.
Billy chose violence. He woke up this morning, chose violence.
Yep. I'm glad.
Great rule.
I'm glad Xylee didn't bite your head off last night, because I felt she was close.
Okay.
I am always flying very close to the sun.
Okay. Fun fact about me. That's why I left, because I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to say something that was going to make it like I couldn't come back from it. I care too much for Billy. So.
Beautiful. Right now for life.
Hey, y'all.
Go ahead.
No, shout out to the. Go ahead, shout them out.
Random for life with the $5. Hashtag Ken of Beans. Thank you. Appreciate that. Random for life.
I just kind of want to expand on the rule just so it's like here as well. Look, there's going to be moments within the Locale Live universe where you're going to want to crash on a show and confront someone. And that's obviously what Savage was doing yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you kicked her out 3 times, okay, then she's got to like not come back, like strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. Okay, you cannot join this live on air for the rest of this 90 minutes. Like we have to have a rule like that because you can't go over the top and cuck the content. All right.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to say, if you go back and watch the footage, yes, Savage was talking nonstop and filibustering, but so were you guys.
I kind of had to. Have you seen any other kind of argument with her? She doesn't stop. That's her MO, dude. That's what she does.
I'm just saying, you both were doing it. You both were doing it.
We had to. It's our show. She just adds herself in and barks. What are we supposed to do?
You should let her bark for a little bit and then respond. But I don't know.
I do agree there should be some room for response. I do agree.
Mm-hmm.
When it just goes into straight yap mode, I hate it. One thing I think, a little tip, Savage, now that you know the rules, if we kick you once, wait a little while to use your next entry. See if we cool down. Come back in a minute later, 2 minutes later. Try again with some time between. Don't hit all 3 at once and get yourself banned as a host. We wouldn't want that. Take your time.
Yeah.
And to be
Show
fair,
some
Keem,
decorum.
I stopped at one point and made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Well, I also don't want the rule to be abused, right? Like I'm on Locale Live and just like, some host just jumps in. Hey guys, what's going on? No, like you got to have a reason to come in. Like,
Billy was about to do that to you today. He said he was going on every single fucking show. He's going to do guerrilla warfare.
I've been in waiting. I always stay in waiting. I don't jump in. I very rarely jump in on a live show. I have to feel like I've been asked to come in almost to not go in waiting. Like I am very much.
I can say on Cafe, we've told hosts they can just hop in if they want to. Like if you're a host, just come in. Don't worry about members waiting.
And I came in waiting today.
You did.
I waited.
You did. I'll give you that.
I don't do this jump in game. If I'm not wanted somewhere, I get the hint. I'm not gonna be there.
Eric's jumped into our show like twice now. Just
bless his heart.
I wanted to see it live. I don't have the heart to be like, listen, fucker.
At least he's wearing pants.
True.
When he starts to get too comfortable, that's when you got to have the talk.
Eric's a sweetheart, though. At least he wasn't malicious. He's not trying to start shit. He's like, hi, guys.
He's a kind soul.
Can I just say for the record, the people that complained that their like donations weren't getting heard, like, fuck off. Like, this shit was fucking awesome on Rewind last night. There's no way you're serious. Like, to those individual fans, right? I don't care if you hate me as long as you love Billy and Xylee. Like, I understand that they gotta like, go out of their way and, defend your honor. But dude, bro, fuck off, bro. Oh my God, I donated and content was happening and it didn't get read. Like, bro, come on, be real, bro. You shouldn't, bro. If you care that much, you should save your money. Money's too important to you, bro. Save it.
We just hit 500 live concurrent viewers, by the way. Thank you guys for being here for that.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you, audience. Thank you.
I do think a big point to donations is you're not entitled to anything. If the content's happening, I mean, it just happens. The show happens. Like every donation, like we try to make Boogie shut up on Lockout Live every time. Try to keep him from talking over it. You try to make it so everyone's read. You try to make that happen. That's best case scenario. But sometimes, shit is just out of hand. You can't help it.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Like the same thing on Lockout Live. Like I miss a dono here and there, and it's like, dude, they want to make a big deal, and it's like, bro, come on. Like you got to understand. Like, we purposely have this mechanism for text to speech to interrupt the show and like fuck with the show. Like you're not always going to get your shine, right? We try our best, but you're not going to always get your shine. And then the other thing is like I'll have people donating and in their text to speech they're like, yeah, I'm getting evicted from my house, so I won't be able to support the show for like a month. Bro, what are you doing? Stop, save your money. Why the fuck are you even a member, bro? Like
spend it all. Twiggy got a job doing that.
Yep, he did.
Go
True,
balls
he
out,
did.
give all your money, and you might be Twiggy.
I don't know if they're trolling me or what, but they'd be like donating and be like, yeah, my car just got repossessed. Sucks. But shout out, guys. And it's a fucking red donut. Bro, what is going on?
Oh, Keem, I have a question for you. Oh, well, a statement and then a question. One, can we talk about how drunk Becky was a party last night? Just saying.
Okay, so first of all, I didn't see a lot of it because I also got drunk last night. And I was too busy watching Rewind and Tech Talk to like really pay attention to Becky. Like sober Keem would have been like, look, bitch, I'm going in and shutting the stream down.
Oh,
you know?
you didn't watch it, did you?
No, I don't know anything that happened last
have
night.
Have you talked to Overflow?
No, but for some reason, Becky texted me in the morning and she goes, hey, do you know that Overflow's in my chat right now? Can he go to Fat Camp? And I responded to Becky this morning and I go, Overflow's like one of my really good friends. And he was going to Fat Camp before I even knew you because Overflow is like one of the coaches, right? He's like one of the people that got me in shape, right? So before there was a Queens, before there was even a tryout for Queens, we were already planning on doing a Fat Camp, and Over was already like one of the coaches. Like,
so we got to catch you up, Keem. So, him and Becky were like talking 10 years ago.
okay,
They have a history, and he started donoing last night and during the drunk stream, and they like reopened their history. And there's a little love affair budding between Overflow and Becky right now.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Fuck it. Beautiful.
Here's the thing. Overflow is like the Keemstar clone, but like in shape, right? And we are wildly different, but we somehow look the same. Like Overflow is literally the nicest person on the planet. I'm a dick. I like skinny model looking women, right? Overflow like Becky type women. Like that is his thing. Like he is a chubby chaser.
You guys are like the yin yang, like similar but opposite.
Yeah, he looks at Brantley and he's probably like, ew, boy.
Well, all I'm saying is he said he wants to take Becky out on a date during Fat Camp.
What?
He's dead serious.
He's
bro.
dead serious. No, there's history behind this. They were talking. He said last night that Becky fell off the face of the earth, and he was like searching for her, and he like found her live on Queens. And Becky was like, why are all of Keem's friends people I used to talk greasy to in DMs?
That's literally true. It's so weird.
Small world, right?
You know what? Here's the thing. I'm going to find out from Ken that we have some relationship, like somehow linked between a mutual person like 10 years ago. Same with Beans and like same with everyone. Because everyone involved in this Local Live universe, I've known for a decade or had like some history with a decade ago, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's so fucking insane how this all like ties together. It's weird as hell.
What
man.
if you died and this is like your afterlife? This is everybody you've ever known coming together in Lolcow universe.
Okay, if
to mourn you.
I'm glad you said that because the other day, you know, like I got like at least 10 freaking drinks in me of gin and tonic, and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm watching one of the shows, and I'm just thinking about my life, and especially like how everything ties together, how this made that happen, and this and this and this and this and this, and I'm like, oh no. Loco Live is the final chapter. It's got aspects of every single part of my YouTube career, my life, like literally everything. It is the combination of my entire life is a reflection of what the fuck this chaos is. Like, that was like terrifying moment to have. And I wish I lived as a better person.
You're paying for everything you did by having to spend every day dealing with Boogie and Wings.
It's just like everything fucking lines, every aspect of this lines up. Like, it's so insane.
Hell yeah. Well,
Like, okay, Overflow trained me, got me in shape like in 2017 or something, right? And now he's coming to train for Fat Camp, and now it's like, bro, it's like all these things. It's so insane. I can't put into words how everything fucking ties together. All right,
He has a legit history with Becky. This is so crazy,
dude.
That is crazy.
Me and Billy like grew up on the internet on a site called Battle Cam, where you cammed up and you fought each other verbally. Okay, and the audience picked the winners and losers. What the fuck is Lol Call Live is literally the same thing fucking 15 years later. Bro, like, you don't understand how all these things tie together. Me and Xylee with the drama community and all that, and how that ties to this. And it's like, dude, it all comes together. I've known Wings, all right, for 15 years. My first interaction with Wings is me and him fighting on Machinima, right? Which is the first time we're getting money because we're Machinima directors, and he's fucking doxing me. Face to face with Mr. Sark, like, and how that all tied together, bro. It's fucking mind blowing how this all links.
Yeah, it's very, very funny. But that's just also, it's like, it's a small world. That's like that adage comes from a place.
Yeah.
Big people, there's big fish in a small pond, right?
I was just thinking over, you know how we always say like Boogie and his girlfriend are the number 10? Over likes his women to look like the letter Z.
Jesus fucking Christ, Keem. Oh my God. So Keem, I have a question. So I have cats. Can me and Billy get drunk and my cat starts to stream?
Jesus Christ, that is the stupidest lie I've ever heard of. but it's like brilliant too, because it's like, okay, Becky makes up this lie and it causes everyone to go over there and be like, bitch, you're a liar. Like it's the perfect bait. And then she won't drop it. She's like, no, for real. I don't know how it happened.
The cat started the stream. Oh my God.
I can believe the cat started the stream. I just can't believe what a great thumbnail it made.
Yeah, dude. So wait, are you telling me that Overd and Becky were like on camera yesterday?
Yes, he called. His dad was on. His dad came on.
I haven't even met his dad, and his dad loves me. I've heard about his dad for like a decade.
Yeah, Patrick. He was hanging out with us. He was like, he came on, he was like, Tina, we love Tina. Tina's great. He's like, Becky, my son, he's into girls like you. He really says great things about you. He was just
You hear that?
It was
Pumpkin?
so funny.
Keemstar said you can start a stream. Me and Billy gonna get drunk and you're gonna start a stream, okay, baby?
that was the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life.
I hate cats, but that's a beautiful looking cat.
Yeah, this is my baby Pumpkin. She's an old lady.
Hell yeah.
Bless her heart.
Well, thanks for
We're
the
gonna
content,
stream.
guys. I appreciate it.
Wait. Did you watch the Jaffe? The David Jaffe fallout too?
Oh God, what happened?
Keem is like, oh my shit.
Yeah, no, like as crazy as yesterday was, it went on. It went on because Becky was running Queens, Test was running, and Tech Talk was running, and then Walkawasi was running while Queens was still running.
4.5 hours came.
Yeah,
How
and
much?
Jaffe came in to 4.5 hours, and
God.
Jaffe came in and she was hitting on Jaffe, and Jaffe started ignoring her, and then he started like going in on how Tina was using her amputee stump for sexual behaviors, and Tina was like getting really worked up over it, and then he was saying Tina's a Spitfire and he was gonna make her his bitch. It was
my God.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I need to get new paperwork done being like, look, you agree to be sexually harassed. You agree to be like fucking, oh my God, what the fuck is happening?
Tina ain't signing that.
Video games with the 10 donation, literally giving with no expectations of anything in return. Thank you, video games. Thank you for the 10.
It's like, I don't know how we're gonna do this moving forward because this is just like so fucking crazy, and like the things being said and the fucking we're gonna have to. Man, I gotta talk to my lawyers, bro. Someone's gonna get me into class action, bro. Fuck.
They might.
Yeah.
No, because we'll handle this.
I'm gonna sue Keem for mental abuse.
We handle it at the lowest level.
I mean, I pretty much trust everyone that we're working with now. Like, good people, they understand. You know, it's just like, dude, imagine when this gets much bigger and then it turns into a whole thing. Like, Xylee, you've seen it a million times with, you know, once these companies start getting big, then, you know, you have a bad apple in there and then they start making some crazy alley. Oh, my feelings are hurt. I can't function. I can't even turn on a camera anymore. And it's like, bro.
And it's going to be someone like Leppy, too. It's like.
Yeah. Before you know it, he's going to come out with some bullshit. Well, I worked at the company for a month, and this is everything that happened, and then it's a bunch of lies.
Show us on the Bo Blacks plushie where Keem hurt you.
True.
That's funny. Lily with the 10. My cat physically told me to donate. Thank you to Lily's cat for donating. Thank you.
Bro, Billy, you gotta stop. You just gave Mike a whole new script.
Oh, no.
This is ridiculous. I hate it here. And then I'm like really super upset. And here comes Keem. Well, you know, I like this Xylee. I didn't hire, yep, Xylee. I hired this Xylee. I'm like, oh my God, Keem.
True.
Fuck off. God.
Oh, man. Well, look, you know, the good news is there's not like, yes, there's a lot of infighting and crazy shit happening, right? But there's not like that disgusting, like, you know, fucking Link's Grace bullshit going on. Like, just, you know, the good thing is that everyone like is loyal to their show and to their brand, and this thing is fucking growing at almost an alarming rate. Like, we just got some insane praise from the H3H3 podcast, which I was really unaware of, but they sent me clips on Local Live last night, and I'm starting to get like old time YouTubers hit me up asking me about like Local Live and what this is and what I'm doing. So we're starting to like break through into the mainstream, and it's got to be word of mouth. Like, yeah, like Drama Alert will put up a clip here and there. But I really think our viewers are just like literally telling their friends and like tweeting about it and talking about it. And it's just like organically becoming a thing. And
that's good.
You know, I don't think, you know, I've been on the internet for a very long time. It's hard to have like a passionate fan base like this. Bro, I don't know how we're blessed with such a fan base like this. Cause it's easy to get viewers. Viewers have never been a challenge, and I know that seems like I'm like, you know, bragging or whatever, but it is. It is easy to get viewers. Fans, that's a whole different thing, and we do have like a cult like following, and it's amazing.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you for the content, guys. Here at Local Cafe, we appreciate it. Our live concurrent is now $5.95, an all-time high. So you guys are beautiful.
Go.
Thank you.
Y'all deserve it.
After yesterday, there was no way that you guys weren't going to wake up with something.
Oh
my
yeah,
God,
definitely.
yesterday was
Very
ridiculous.
Yeah, y'all started all this shit.
Yeah, you guys were on
it was
No.
kind of
how
me
many
too.
shows?
What? Yeah. I was gonna say I saw little Xylee in a VC, and Keem told me to amp it up, and I said yes. Let's do this. Let's get this party started. So
Well, because I like the jazz, and I like the just chilling out and the vibing like as a backdrop. But when shit's happening, you gotta capitalize on it, you know?
So we talked to Ziley about that. Like we didn't want to encroach on Rewind territory and just cover the LCU, right? So, but we had a good
Fuck
conversation
Rewind.
about it.
Fuck Billy. Fuck Ziley. Bro, steal their whole shit, bro. I would sit there and write notes. Oh, Ziley did this. I'm gonna do the same thing, bro.
Yeah. I will. Yeah, we got you. We want to keep it somewhat,
I'm joking.
Rude.
Cafe steals our format. Aussie steals our pay pigs. Lolcow Live steals being fat. Well, no, actually, we stole that from them. I stole that
True.
from them.
But it's a different, it's not even like, yes, you might be talking about the same thing, right? Because I heard you guys complaining that like the other shows are kind of being like Rewind. But at the end of the day, I would want to turn into Lolcow Live to see what Wings, Boogie, and Keemstar are saying about the subject. I would want to turn into Rewind to see what Billy and Ziley got to say, because it's going to be totally, bro, Ken and Beans, that's going to be a wildly different opinion. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, it's like,
that makes sense. Yeah. It's just one of those things.
The conversation's going to be happening all day long, no matter what, right?
Yesterday was crazy. It was like a full moon out last night. Everybody was unhinged.
And Ziley, this is probably going to make the most sense to you. You know, when there's like a story going on the internet, like a big fucking story, like let's say EDP, right?
Yeah.
Bro, you already know the information, but you still watch like 7, 8 different people just to see what their opinion is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like that's kind of what we're dealing with, you know.
We did that with the Mr. Beast shit. We were watching what everybody was saying about that.
Yeah,
and going,
it's like,
no, don't agree. No, okay, that's a good point, you know, and yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like that's why viewers are watching, and you know, each show has their own fan base, but also I keep getting these messages, yo, Keem, you got to stop making shows, dude. Like 8 hours of my day is gone.
Yeah, I heard that super chat. That was hilarious.
Now, there probably is a world where you have enough shows to do every other day at some point and give people maybe more of their time back. I don't know.
I was thinking that we should have a master Google Doc that every show has access to, and it's clips from every other show that's important, just highlights, right? And obviously you do your own docket, right? But if we had a master docket that every show could tap into, then viewers wouldn't feel like, because some are like getting exhausted and they're like, I can't watch every show, right? But if they just tuned into the show they want and they still didn't miss anything because, you know, certain things are being brought up, I think that would be beneficial to everyone, you know?
Is there a way we could tag each video after like the link to the video with like I don't know, like if it was Rewind who used that video, it would say like R or something, or Lolcow Live LCL or something, so that you'd see which shows have used these clips already, so you would know how deep it's been used that day for your show before you go use it again.
I would think that, you know, there would be, this is the way I envision it, right? It would say cafe, it would say like all the shows, and then it would be clips from those shows. And then every day it would be wiped clean, like after 24 hours. So the next day on cafe, there's new clips, that everything from the day before gets deleted, right? So it would give everyone 24 hours to be able to watch these clips, watch these highlights, and react to them if they wanted to, you know?
That's a good idea, actually. We did hit 600 live concurrent, so thank you everybody for being here watching. That is awesome. And then you, Sussy.
What is going on? You went robot again, bro.
Oh, am I good now?
Yeah, you're good.
So here's the problem. I have like gigantic gorilla hands, and my my sound pads, like my mixer is very small. So if I hit one thing, it just fucks all up.
Bro, me and Bradley were laughing our asses off. Like Bean's trying to do a serious show over here, and fucking Ken's over here like.
And then you, Sussy, with the 5. Becky needs to be stopped. Her bread spreading is crazy. I can't.
Well, maybe she'll calm down as she gets a boyfriend. Just saying.
Hey.
I think Over can train her to be. Actually, it might ruin the content. Maybe he shouldn't be with her.
It'd be a new arc for, you know
Can
what
you
I mean?
imagine that crash out when they break up? That would be amazing.
Oh yeah, I told her last night. I was like, if you guys don't work out, it's 100% on you, Becky. Overt is like that dude. Like,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Overt's innocent, so I don't care what you say, Becky. I'm taking Overt's side no matter what. There could be video evidence of him domestically violencing you, and I'll be like, nope, Becky, you should not have headbutted his fist. You are, nope.
he's filming her house and pissing all over the mess. He's just pissing all over everything. Like, I'm sorry, Becky. That's on you.
Sure fault the
He's a
house was
sweet
that
boy.
way, Becky.
He's a good guy.
You say anything mean about Overt, you're fired.
Can you add that to the rules generally for all hosts?
That'd be good. Hell yeah.
That's funny.
So, how do you feel about the new Nerds lineup?
You know, I got mixed feelings about it. Like it was clear that Leppy had to go. I hate that I agree with Becky, but it is clear that Glammy had to go. Can purple hair fill that void? I don't know. Pharaoh's awesome. The shit that comes out of Pharaoh's mouth, the shit that comes out of Eric's mouth is awesome.
Yep.
I don't know. The viewers just keep going up on Nerds. Remember, Nerds, and this is what everyone needs to understand. Nerds did an entire week or longer than a week, right? And they could only poll 100 viewers. So you guys have to understand the entire show is getting canceled. There's no way. You're not staying in the network with polling 100 viewers. You're not.
Yeah.
Like, the show is literally getting canceled. So, you know, instead of canceling it, pulled off Leppy, put on Ericon. That helped. That boosts viewers. We moved the time slot to be right before Milkers. That boosts viewers. The shit that Becky did yesterday brought it up to like 800, 900 something yesterday. And it's like, okay, now it's starting to, like, every show has to get 1,000 viewers. Now I'm being a little bit more patient with Cafe because there's no redirect. You're opening, it's a horrible time slot, right? But we have to relatively get there or it's just not going to be a successful show. Same thing with Tech Talk. Tech Talk was starting to fall under 1,000, and like yesterday they did very well, and they maintained over 1,000. I'm trying to get Aussie up there, right? Because Aussie's like kind of just they were having a couple shows that were falling under 500, and it's like, I don't care that you're on at 4 a.m. You gotta find your audience. Like, you gotta break through 500. Well, now they're consistently clearing the 500. So now the next one is 1,000 for Aussie. You know, if these shows don't have 1,000, at least 1,000 live concurrent viewers, then, you know, it's not a successful show. You know, it's just not, you know, and I understand things need time to build, but Nerds was definitely the lowest on the totem pole and things had to change.
Yep.
That's very true. So Joe with the $10 said 600 plus viewers. Congratulations, guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Joe. So for those who don't know, yesterday Becky she fired Glammy, and now Keemstar is going to put Glammy on a new show. You said that they're going to be on test today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, on test today, it is going to be Brantley, Wonder Woman, Glammy, and Zeta Ray. And they're going to stream for like an entire week. And I'm just going to watch that show and see if I can develop a show from any two of those people. And yeah, you know, I just want them to kind of just do a hangout. And then every day we'll try something different, or, you know, we'll pull people out, put people in. I just want to see what that show is going to look like at 2 p.m. because at 2 p.m. there's an opening. 2 p.m. to, or wait, is it 2?
It's 2 to 3:30.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there is an opening right there, and so we got to figure out what that show is.
So that makes sense. So I heard a lot of people give a little commentary. So a lot of people agree with the lineup of Glammy, Wonder Woman, and Brantley. They all seem like bubbly people. But a lot of people are asking, why did you decide to throw Zeta Ray in there?
Clout demon.
Bro, she's hilarious. Like, I think Zeta Ray is so funny. She's like an over-the-top fat chick that doesn't take anything too serious, who's just fucking will do. She's a cow. Like, dude, her swimming around in the pool calling into a show is fucking hysterical to me.
That
And
was funny.
She'll call in. She'll only get a couple of minutes because it's like she's so out there. You either are laughing your ass off and can't follow up with it, or like people can't handle it. The host can't handle it. They kick her off.
I don't
So
think
there's,
people
like-
know this yet, but she's coming to Fat Camp.
I heard
Really?
She
about
is.
that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Zeta Ray is just coming in a motorhome, and we got hookups and everything set up for her and her wife. Apparently, I didn't know she was a lesbian. She was like, "Yeah, is it okay if my wife comes?" I'm like, "Yeah, as long as you're bringing a whole house with you. Yeah, fuck yeah. You're not going to be interfering with our stuff. I don't care."
Grumpy Sniper with the 5, Keem, what do you think about rebranding Tech Talk? Jay and Jaffe aren't tech guys. They are game movie buffs, something like Locale Man Cave or similar.
Bro, I don't see, like, everyone's so obsessed with, oh, it's called Locale Live. You need to talk about more Locale. I do whatever the fuck I want. Like, I understand a lot of people, especially viewers, live in like these rules that they set for everything. I don't, right? Like, oh, it's called Tech Talk. They can talk about whatever they want. They want to go talk about deer hunting, go at it. Same thing with nerds. Like, they don't have to talk about nerd stuff all the time, right? Same thing with Rewind. I would like them to, talk about the other shows because it is Rewind, but they go off on tangents and they're talking about all kinds of shit. It's like, dude, I don't know why viewers want to put people in a box like that, because I don't want any of my hosts to be put in a box. I know I can put myself in their situation, and if I was running a show and I had some motherfucker tell me, oh, you have to talk about this or you have to do this, well, then I wouldn't want to do it anymore, because it's like, dude, we're all creative people. We're content creators. And we want to create our content. We don't want someone fucking putting guardrails everywhere, especially with the audience. That's why I'm a firm believer with telling the audience to go suck a dick. It's like, dude, I don't care what your opinion is. I'm gonna do my show. You're gonna watch. That's what's happening. All right, like
Basically.
So it's like, dude, it is what it is. They can talk about whatever the fuck they want as long as they pull viewers. That's the only thing that matters.
They found that autism is like a spectrum, and there's different layers and levels to it. I think there's also a spectrum. Some viewers just really expect something out of what they're viewing, and like if it goes against what they expect, they can't handle it.
Yeah.
And they freak out.
Dude, another reason why you just can't listen to the audience is because, like, I remember like streaming video games, and I'd be like streaming Fortnite, and people would be like, dude, play COD. I'm like, it's a Fortnite. No, go fuck yourself. Like, should I ban you, bro? Oh, now I'm jumping on COD. Now the fucking audience is spamming, play Fortnite, okay, let me get on Fortnite. Like, dude, there's no way a content creator can actually listen to what the audience is saying and do it, because there would be no show. All right, if you were so good at directing the content, then go fucking make a YouTube channel. It's like, come on.
Yep.
True. All right, I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta go shovel some snow and get them off the vehicles. We got a lot of snow last night. I'm telling you, it was
we
the
did
snow
too.
in the south.
We did too, yeah.
That's what did it. So, all right, I will talk to y'all later.
Take care,
I'll
Zally.
see you later, Billy. Bye, chat.
Bye,
I'll talk to y'all
Zally.
later. Peace out.
You can
Get some
find her
sleep.
on Locale Rewind.
Bye, asshole Keem.
Ooh.
She's amazing
Yeah.
over there.
Yo,
Especially
you want to ban the 6'6" rider, dude. 6'6", fucking full on ban that retard.
Yeah, I got you.
The beans.
Yes, sir.
Beans. I also came back because I wanted to say that I respect you so
You
much
didn't.
as a talent.
He doesn't.
I think that you being on Cafe gave Ken a solid chance at making this show really work.
Yeah.
All the other hosts that were coming through, I wasn't sure about. When it was Ken and Beans, I was like, this is money. I like this. I enjoy it. I earlier, I was hurt that things didn't go perfectly because usually I'm so fucking perfect. And
You were perfect.
And I just
I was just upset that I made. Yeah, I was just upset that I made you upset. Whatever I said, because I don't even remember. There's a lot of things going on. But I hope you didn't take it the wrong way. I didn't mean to hurt you, Billy, and I do understand what you're trying to do, and I appreciate that you have such a how do I say this? You really care about the community, and you care about the host, and you just want the best for all of us.
There's only 3 people in this universe that can hurt me, Beans, and they're all in this room right now.
Beans, it's not true. Billy's playing you. This hypocrite came in here saying Savage just kept on calling into my show and ruined it. And then he called into your show and stole your mic, your limelight, made it all about him when this is supposed to be coffee and beans, bro. He's playing you.
CC Carini, thank you CC, thank you for the gifted. Thank you very much.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Well, see, here's this is what I was going to say real quick. What happened last night on Rewind was a travesty, and it did kind of ruin the show. I love Billy, and especially, Xylee. I'd started with them in the LCU for my first show, and Billy needed a platform to express himself. I know that he didn't have a lot of sleep. It could have been a little whatever, but I wanted him to give a platform because what Savage did was wrong, and I knew what he was trying to do.
I mean, it worked. We got a new rule.
Yep.
We got a new rule. I was expecting I have to do this all day long. We got a new rule right because of Glow Cow Cafe.
Hey.
Made my day easier.
Shout out.
Now I can spend the rest of the day thinking of ways to get Employee of the Month for two months in a row.
Oh no.
If anyone can do it, it's you, sir.
All right, y'all. Have a good show. I'm out.
Thank you, Keem. Appreciate it, sir.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Keem.
You know what was on Cafe where I accepted my Employee of the Month speech as a joke because Keem said he was going to be giving a bonus to somebody.
Yeah.
On this show.
Oh yeah.
And I said, "Oh yeah, thank you." I really thought he was going to give it to Zayzud. And in my head, I was like, "Oh, this is I was like, this makes sense to give it to give Zayzud a little money for doing this." And then I got it, and I was like, I look like such an asshole. Claiming that I was going to get it on Cafe, and then I got it. I was like, what a prick. I was like, if people only knew what a prick I was in real life, and then I come on Cafe again, and I do this to Beans, and I'm like, they're seeing what a prick I really am. This is Cafe is my kryptonite. I get exposed every time I'm on here. It's sick. It's sick in the head.
You're just lucky I'm not a manipulator like Twiggy, or else I would have started crying. That's when all hell would break loose.
Because when you left, you might as well have been crying.
What do you mean by that, Beans?
Oh, hi,
Twiggy. What do I mean?
I don't know.
When you left, I was like, is she crying? This is the worst. I feel like such an asshole. What the hell? I was like, what is going on? Then you came back, and I'm like, oh, she was like, I just wanted to give Billy his space to talk. And I'm like, well, then why the fuck did Ken kick me? Now I have more to talk about. And then I was sitting there seething, and then Keem posted the new rules, and I was like, oh, we're effective today. Everything's fine. No more seething.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back in Cafe. Xylee was here. Everybody was talking. I would come back in here and announce the new rule. Declare victory.
I feel like Cafe is a place for what is it called? Manifestation. Because Xylee came in yesterday talking about like what Mafia Milkers should be, and they should just fuck shit up and like go over to other shows and just start drama.
Xylee
and then
said that?
She did.
Yep.
She did. She said that it would be the perfect way for them to kind of like get their numbers up and be a better show whenever we're at Fat Camp, just start drama. But I guess they decided to just start early and start drama with Xylee. And then you got Employee of the Month. You wanted rules to happen. Now we have new rules.
This Keemstar, the puppet master, you know what I mean? He knows what he's doing. I hope that bonus treated you well, Billy. I hope that bonus treated you well.
Oh my God. Well, let's manifest something on Cafe now that we know this is the damn wishing well.
I had
myself.
a long conversation with Boogie yesterday about manifestation. I don't remember any of that shit though.
Beautiful.
Are you sure? Are you sure he didn't say man molestation?
I'm positive. We were talking with Dr. D. I'm gonna have a therapy session with Dr. D. Apparently, the local Aussie community thinks I need it.
Oh yeah.
Bunch of idiots.
We're still waiting on Dark Leppy to come on here for his therapy session.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Where's he been?
Oh, I talked to Yo Mama about that last night when he came on our stream, and he said that Leppy is waiting on his cloak. And I had a few questions about that. I was like, what color is this cloak? Is it white or black? Because, that makes a big difference.
I have no
I
words.
think you have like a piece of string or like a hair or some spider web like hanging off of your face or something.
Yeah. Miss C with the $20. Billy, I love you.
Miss C.
My wife's hair. You're welcome.
This is a very unhealthy parasocial relationship you have with me.
And now I'm profiting from it.
Exactly. The healthy part would be if this was going to rewind.
Don't give up on a parasocial relationship. I had a parasocial relationship with Billy online for years. He didn't know I existed, and now look at us.
Yeah. Now Twiggy and I are besties.
Besties for the resty.
I can't.
I know I'm going to wake up at Fat Camp with either something dead in my bed or Twiggy in my bed. Something's going to happen.
I could be dead in your bed.
Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Limitless possibilities.
Don't
I'm
try
trying
to
Xylee.
I'm trying to get a classy backdrop, but it's not working.
As long as you don't pee out your window again. So Xylee said, I said for them to be shady and stuff, not what happened last night, LMFAO.
Yeah, yesterday was just the entire
You gotta be
shit
very
show.
clear with manifestation.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always get what you ask for in this world, especially when you ask for it on Locale Cafe.
Always.
It's we tried to be a channel of, low drama, low energy, just a nice way to wake up, and now people just love it, and people like to come in here and manifest things happening in the LCU, and I'll take that all day long. Carlos with the 5, walking campus, doing work, and listening to my favorite people. Thank you, Carlos. We appreciate that, sir.
Cheers, Carlos. Can you believe that the words Leppy is waiting for his cloak were uttered to describe why he wasn't on yesterday?
Yeah,
this is the best.
It's gold. It is gold.
Yeah, I see people.
It's like.
Go ahead.
Did you see him come on with his mask the other night?
Yeah, it's like a Temu Phantom of the Opera or some bullshit. Like, come on, bro, you got to do better than that. The gifs that he was posting in Discord didn't work. The Dark Leppy name change didn't work.
From
the mask
generator. We forget.
Yeah. The mask that muffled his voice didn't work. Leppy, it's the cloak, dude. That's what was missing, dude. You got this, bro.
You got to be very careful with your color choices.
I would
be very careful.
I would mail him a suit just to see if he could wear a suit, but I think it would just engulf him. I don't know how, whatever, but
I mean, he's only 5'2", Kin. All right,
he's legit 5'2". Is that a real thing?
Yeah,
he's 5'3". He was self-described 5'4", and then he said 5'3". So I'll give him 5'3".
He said 5'2".
He did say 5. Damn it, no.
My wife.
So it just keeps on going down. He's shrinking.
My wife is taller than him. I just want to put that out there. Heartbreak.
Did he really say 5'2", Twiggy?
Yes.
That means he lied about 2 inches.
Don't all men? You know what I mean?
I don't lie. I go 2 inches below.
No,
I'm like, look. I'm like, I got a very, very appropriately length 3-incher.
And then you can surprise them. You're like, that's the best 3 inches I've ever had. And you're like,
the cafe is not appropriate talk for this. Is a tech talk conversation.
Actually a Queen's conversation. But.
Also, Billy, while we're being inappropriate, you left out the best thing that Jeffy said on stream yesterday.
Oh no.
Tina said that he wasn't his type or something like that, and that she liked,
oh God,
men.
You're right. Oh my God, Keem, plug your ears. If you hear this, you might have to get rid of David Jaffe. Oh my God, I forgot about this.
What did he say?
He said he would have sex with Tina while wearing blackface.
You sure
How
he
does that
didn't
make y'all
take?
feel? Maybe. I don't know. There could be
Chocolate
some
cake with Billy?
context.
He was not talking about cake face. I promise you.
Oh man, come on, bro. I can't. I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Listen, none of us here at Locale Cafe have that feeling. He was saying what else someone else said. No one's doing that here. Fuck that.
Nobody.
Yeah. Hey, look. Tina has turned down many people's advances.
Twiggy's too.
Including
Nobody has tried to offer her that. So, like, I guess if you really wanted Tina and you wanted to try everything, you could try that.
I mean, when Tina told me that I wasn't the right shade for her, I told her it's 2024 at the time. I can fix that. I can make some changes. But it was clearly a joke. Obviously, I would never.
Well, I was
never
going to
be
say
inappropriate.
I was going to say
Ever.
tanning beds exist. So you could just burn
do.
yourself in a tanning bed.
Or spray tans, just
Yeah.
the darker spray tan. That's all. That's very different from
I-
what David was talking about doing.
I want to point out the people in the chat right now that are saying it was a joke. Don't be so soft. Don't be so soft that you have to defend a joke then, pussy. Why are you defending a joke then, pussy? Who's
Yeah.
soft now, pussy?
Not defending a joke. I'm just saying, I don't want, TOS. And all
I
that,
hate-
That's all.
I hate people that are like, you, it's a joke. No, you are defending the joke. You are also soft. We're all soft. We all get to choose how we react to everything. That's our right as human beings. Every action has an equal and or opposite reaction.
Wow,
That's a
that
great
was
take.
scientific.
That was a great take.
Well,
I'll
you
hold
do
up my
have to
cat
be
one.
careful, Twiggy, because apparently Australian white men are the number one statistic for skin cancer.
Interesting.
Is that a true
I
fact?
might have to,
That is
up
a
it
fact,
from SPF 50 to higher. Buddy, you're getting tangled up.
Beautiful. Well,
Beautiful.
Because the ozone layer is so thin down there.
W stream, by the way, 600
appreciate
viewers.
it.
You're
Oh, yeah.
killing it.
Oh yeah, we definitely set a new record. I know. So Keem wants this thing at 1,000 concurrent viewers, so we need to get that going. Members only content's coming, guys. I promise. The snowstorm yesterday kind of got the roads a little messed up, so I couldn't get to the grocery store. But I'm telling you, I got all the equipment. I got my microphones, light, and all that. We're gonna make it happen. And
What's the first thing you're going to make?
So I need to put the poll up. As soon as the stream is done, I'm going to put the poll up. I want people to vote. It's a members-only vote. It's going to be between quesadilla tacos. It's going to be my smoked chicken bacon Alfredo with homemade Alfredo sauce. Or it's going to be made from scratch, General Tso's chicken.
I would fly to the end of the earth to get my mouth on one of those tacos.
I think that's
Well,
You changed the
Ken
menu
said-
from the other day, didn't you?
I did, yeah. So
Okay,
I made steak tacos Monday because the wife wanted it. So I can't make it I could make it 2 days in a week, but I don't want to do that. But
I'm getting hungry.
I could eat steak tacos every fucking day, bro. I love steak tacos, but yeah, like I said, yeah, we're definitely gonna do it. I'm gonna put the poll up. Members gonna be able to do it, and once I figure out how to do mobile streaming, Cash Cow and Above will be able to join a cooking live stream once I figure out how to do that. Sorry, Band World, I got to give incentive to upgrade. So, but Band World can watch all VODs that I put up.
Didn't you say that if you were going to go to fat camp, you'll try to cook something?
Yeah, for the people that are not on a diet, if they allow me to cook, I'm gonna cook something for people.
Can you cook the most fattening meal you can make for me?
Yeah,
I'm trying to have a little bit of weight to lose.
we actually made a potato soup last night because it was cold. You took about 6-7 potatoes, peel them up, dice them up, make it. Take a quart of heavy whipping cream, put it in the pot with a stick of butter, let that melt down, mix it up nice. Add the potatoes after that. From there, you make 1 pound of bacon. You take the bacon grease, you put it in there with the potatoes, and you stir it up nice and all that. You chop down the bacon, of course, to put it on top. And then from there, you put in 4 cups of cheddar cheese into the potato soup. You melt that down, get it going. Once it's all done, you put it in a bowl. You put a little bit more cheese on top, put the bacon on top, put the sour cream inside if you want to. And for the greenery, we made broccoli to add broccoli to have some sort of vegetable. So
I had a
That
Danimals
sounds-
this morning, and then I
One
slid into
second.
a ditch after driving on the ice.
Mrs. C for another $20. Sorry, Billy. I'm always sleeping when Rewind is on, but I watch you and Billy, or you and Xylee every day. Thank you, Mrs. C, for the $40 in super chat supporting Billy on my show. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. You know, Ken, I was going to make a joke about your recipe, but because Twiggy stepped over it and then you read the super chat, it's not going to be funny anymore. But I'm still going to do it.
Do
I'm
it.
still going to do it.
Do it.
Still going to do it. Why put so much work into something that I just have pumping through my arteries already? Would have been really good if the timing
Yeah.
was right. But
Yeah.
now it's like all
Barb-
that stuff you were talking about, bacon grease,
Oh, yeah.
cheddar, all that.
The
Sounds
whole
great.
So the point, Barbella, welcome to Band World. Thank you, Barbella. That's beautiful. The whole point of that, I only eat it when it's cold outside because you need, fats and all that to keep you warm, whatever. That's the only. I don't make that a lot, like I make it like every week. You know what I mean? Like that, no. But when it's
so good.
when it's cold outside, you need something that sticks to your ribs and all that stuff. Ooh, I could make ribs too. I just thought about that. Anyways, yeah, you need something that sticks in to help keep you warm. Potato soup is the goal.
You know, I don't think you should be able to cook at Fat Camp if I'm not going to be able to eat any of this. I think this should not allowed.
Suck it up, Billy. Okay.
No.
No,
We
you
don't
made
go to
your
Fat
choices
Camp.
in life.
We don't
You
go
made
to
your
Fat Camp.
choices in life.
No. You don't go to Fat Camp to eat all this good food in front of us.
Yes, we do. It gives you incentive. All
No,
right.
no.
If you were built like me, you'd be able to eat like that too, Billy.
No. I do eat like that. I eat like that all the time.
Game Therapy with the yawns in chat. Thank you, Game Therapy. And Smoking Homebrew with the gifted 5. Thank you, Smoking. We love you, Smoking. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you guys for giving me a platform to air my grievances. I feel like it was a very successful morning.
Definitely.
I'm going to go shit shower and shave and then go back to bed. You guys have a good rest of your show.
You as well. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Take care.
To bring up one thing before I go, because I just came in here to. I was gonna tell Keem about what Jaffe said because I thought he would think it was as funny as I did, honestly.
Yep.
And then I realized when I got in here, Keem was not here, so I was like, you know what? Let's still do it. But when Keem said that we have to make it up to 1,000 concurrent viewers, right? I love a challenge, and I think you're the same way, Ken. I think you like a challenge too.
Oh, yeah.
And if all of the small shows work together like we have been, we're gonna be successful. I
Yep.
don't think there's any other option.
Nope.
Anyway, but so us, I've been trying to be more active with nerds. I've been trying to just jump around all of the different shows because I don't need sleep. Sleep is for the there's no rest for the wicked, Kin.
Yep.
And it's not even about just promoting it. It's more about just like, I do it to promote a little, but honestly, I just love cafe because of the vibes. I get to come in here. I get to be chill.
Yeah, so that's
I know I say that every day, but
kind of the whole thing, right? Like, give me 1 second to move that. So we have a show based on wanting to be separate from the other things, right? Because we want like a nice chill vibe. Obviously, our concurrent viewers are up because of things that happened. So we'll take this momentum, do some changes so that way the new concurrent viewers come back so they get a little taste of what they came here for, but obviously our core fans like it for what it is.
oh yeah,
And, we're going to do some adjustments. That way everybody's happy. And hopefully our concurrence can go up some. I know sometimes it's hard for me to jump on streams because I work at night. I do have little part-time job, so it's harder for me to do it. And they don't want me on mobile because it'll be all fucked up. But, we appreciate everybody coming in and watching. We still got 550 concurrent viewers. So thank you for being here, guys. It really does mean the world to us. We're going to make changes. We're going to make things better so that way y'all keep coming back. So thank you. And a lot of y'all probably don't know about the members only content. I'm going to be cooking and posting members only content. So if y'all want to become a member and check out Ken's cooking, I'm telling you, you're not going to be disappointed.
We do have Carlos in the chat saying that Aussie was great last night. I woke up and tuned in somewhere in the middle, and gifted subs were flying. So last
They
night
were.
you had a good night.
Hell yeah, bro.
we did. So we were streaming while Becky was still live, and we wanted to go in. We saw it as a challenge because a lot of people will think that when another show's live, you're not going to get the amount of viewers that you would expect because they're all watching the other show. And it really let us know that we do stand on our own because of the fact that we were still at pretty much the level that we usually are, minus like 100 viewers. But one thing I was going to say is it's very important on our level to build relationships with some of the bigger hosts. Like, that's why, I mean, I already know you know this. You have Billy in here. Billy loves you guys. And when Billy comes, you know, people come to see Billy, and then they get to know you, and they'll stay because of that. Jay came in and basically told the viewers, like, you guys need to reach their membership goal now. He immediately came in and asked what our goal was at after saying he purposely fired Rich, which is obviously a joke. And after he said it, it was like magic. We reached our goal within, I think, 10 minutes, and that's 100 awesome. Members. So that is impressive. I had food poisoning yesterday. I was leaving the stream to, you know, get the toxins out of my body. And when we reached the members goal, I wanted to do something that would be, you know, entertaining for the audience. So I took down a spoonful of hot sauce with food poisoning. Right? Sounds like a terrible idea, right, Ken?
Just a little bit.
It soothed my stomach. It was the weirdest thing. It was so weird. Now every time I get sick, I'm gonna.
I probably wouldn't the vinegar or the salt in it. I mean, I know some peppers have some qualities to help with nausea and upset stomach. Some peppers actually do have that, but I figured vinegar, you know, that's in the hot sauce would kind of counteract that a little bit.
Well, like a fun little fact about like vinegar, the acids in vinegar are very beneficial to you. And whenever like somebody in my family would get the stomach bug, the first thing I would do is take a shot of apple cider vinegar. And I do that 2 to 3 times a day at max. And it can actually help prevent the stomach bug. The acids in the vinegar, I think, kill the virus. I'm not sure the specifics of it. But I've gone 6 years now without catching a stomach bug because of that.
Yep.
And there's still a risk you will, but yeah, it's interesting. I had no idea until some random lady told me out of nowhere that she was buying apple cider vinegar when I was working at Piggly Wiggly, so that she could avoid the stomach bug during that season.
Definitely. So satanic social workers in the chat keeps talking shit because a paid member was banned. But if y'all recall, Keem wanted them banned because of comments they were making that were highly inappropriate. So that's why they were banned. If anyone has an issue with that, come talk to me. But
if you think that's bad, we ban. I timed somebody out in Locale Aussie just for mentioning beavers because I hate beavers, the animal. I've been at war with them for a little while.
Nice.
I'm not going to get into too many details, but yeah, their last name was Beavers actually, so I just timed them out just for that.
Yeah, well, fuck 'em.
But y'all have a good one. I appreciate you guys letting me come on and
always,
just
sir.
yap.
Always a pleasure.
And W Show, I'm going to make sure to shout you guys out tonight, and I think I did last night too.
I appreciate that.
We appreciate that.
I would love to
because
come
I
on y'all's show, but the problem is like I have to take sleep meds and all that shit to sleep. So like it's just hard for me, right? Because you're tired.
No, it's not a problem at all. What I would recommend if you do want to do that is wait for one of the weekend streams. We go live a lot earlier on the weekends.
Yep.
And one of the things we're planning out is alternating days off on Sundays.
Okay.
Once I get my setup ready, we'll be doing members only streams on Sundays. Rastoff will do a solo stream. I'll do a solo stream. And I think that'll be awesome. Hello, Keem. I kind of want to see this now.
You still work here?
Hey.
I do.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's something that I didn't hear.
I don't watch Aussies. I didn't know if you were on that one or still.
Have you checked your emails, Twiggy?
Yeah, check your email that exists.
No, I was wondering how long do you think you guys are going to today?
Probably like
okay.
Yeah, what's up?
So could you redirect to the test? I just set up the test stream for them.
Okay.
You'll see it's got a picture of Brantley. I just made a quick fucking Microsoft Paint thumbnail because they're just doing a test. But
all right.
It'd be nice to send whatever audience is over here, over there, even if there's like, an hour of down period or however long you guys go till. I think that would be good to help them out. And keep trucking. How many viewers you got right now?
526. So we're still holding over 500. So that's awesome.
With Twiggy, that's insane.
Oh yeah.
We're beating Aussie numbers right now.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it.
I'm just messing with you. That knife play bullshit with Psycho Mom was fucking hysterical.
Yeah, it was.
Mike wants to work with you so bad. He's like, dude, I want to work with Twiggy. That guy's funny. So
Tell him I'm down, despite the fact that I voted for him not to stay.
Of course. I think everyone here did.
Yep.
Voted against him. All right, see you, man.
Later, bro.
You have a good one. That was interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna go make myself some spicy noodles to soothe my stomach. Y'all have a fantastic day.
Beautiful.
No beers today.
Feel better, Twiggy.
No, I had a Danimals. All right.
Go eat some
before I
food.
leave, do you guys want to hear about my accident this morning?
Let's hear it.
You slipped off of the road?
Yeah,
What
I did.
happened?
So I actually have a very similar video because this is not the first time this has happened. I'm very new at driving on ice because we don't get ice in North Carolina. Very uncommonly. So here's a good example of me. Let me turn off my background. And while I'm turning it off, I'll let you know what happened. I'm dog sitting for an older couple right now who has a Saint Bernard and a very, very fluffy German Shepherd mix. And I have to go usually just once in the morning, once at night to let them out and then let them back in. But with this weather, I don't feel comfortable with them staying out all day.
Yep.
So I've been going multiple times a day, which is risky, especially with some of the people who are driving on the road. So this morning, I was driving home and a guy came flying down the road in a Toyota Camry in the middle of the road, and I went to avoid him, and when I did, I lost traction and I drove straight through a ditch. It was a beautiful moment. Last time I had a cramp and I accidentally pushed the gas a little too much, and this was the result. Ignore the you'll have to hear the sound. I'm gonna make this work. Ignore the mess in the car. So I'm going, and then it just spins out, and you can barely see. But next thing you know, I'm in a field.
Oh my goodness.
GG, Swiggy.
But y'all have a good one.
Take care, bro. Thank you.
Have a good one. Eat some food. Get some rest.
So, Mrs. C with the other 20. This is for you, too. I just never get to see Billy live. Great show. Thank you so much for the awesome support. You know, $60 today. That's awesome. I got the redirect set up. So, whenever we decide to end this thing, everybody will go over there. So, make sure y'all show Brantley, Wonder Woman, and Glammy, and Zeta Ray some love. I'm sure they would greatly.
I was just going to say, I'm definitely going to be tuning in while I work. Do you have anything to do? Did you want to end like around this time, or do you want to keep going? Because I'm fine with whatever.
We can go for a little bit. One thing I did want to say is in chat, Troll Investigation said that earlier the cafe daily streams are set up, the sooner viewers can share the stream with their own communities. So what I can do is I can actually start setting the streams up at probably like midnight-ish before I go to bed, depending on when I get back from work. And then I'll put it out there so that way it's a nice 9 or 10 hour wait. That way it's out. If people want to share it, they can share it. So but yeah, guys, seriously, thank you for all the support. Thank you for still being here. The 551 of you that are here, it is awesome. Again, you kind of get a vibe of what we're about, and obviously we're going to start blending the two styles. That way you guys keep coming back. As Keemstar said, we need to hit 1,000 concurrent viewers. So that's going to be our goal going forward. But yeah, guys.
Did you mute yourself, or is something going on with my audio?
I have, again, I'm an idiot, so thank you. Appreciate that. Let me move that over a little bit. Yeah, you stay there, so it's not. Anyways, this is beautiful, right? Let me give a boomer report to everybody. Guys, that was the that was the boomer report brought to you by Ken. I keep hitting the mute button on my mixer. Thank you.
So on this show, I'm going to be as chill as possible. I'm going to be as composed as possible. And I'm just going to keep being my old beanie self, because apparently I got a text message in the middle of the stream from Mama Bean saying in Spanish, these people say too many bad words and they don't let you talk. I'm sorry, Mama Beans.
You need to be more vocal, Beans. Like, just say Ken 1 second or just interrupt me, please. I will shut the fuck up so you can talk.
No, I think she was talking about both of us because she do love your voice and she loves to
Oh,
hear
yeah.
you talk too. So, she was just saying in general, she was like, they're talking about like probably Billy and like Keemstar and everybody else.
Yeah.
She's like, these people say too many bad words and they don't let you talk. And I'm like, okay. Big E 73. I'm dyslexic. Big E 3737 gifted 1 locale membership.
Appreciate you, Big E. Monkey Pants was able to get that gift membership, so be sure to thank Big E for that one. So let's get into a little bit.
Of news?
A little bit, yeah. So I was going to do like some LCU stuff because obviously, you know, with the new people that are here, just kind of want to do that a little bit. Actually, no, I'm not going to get into that. Let's get into some news.
Let's go a little bit in the middle, maybe. Do some news that's probably more aligned to kind of drama and kind of like mainstream. Let's talk about ASAP Rocky. Have you heard about his acquittal?
I have not actually. What happened?
So apparently ASAP Rocky, I believe a couple days ago or maybe yesterday, let me read this out real quick. So prosecutors and their witnesses said that Rocky was beefing with a former friend, ASAP Relly, I think that is, with whom he had been in a crew who had called themselves ASAP Mob since high school. They said that the two men met up in Hollywood on November 6, 2021, and after a scuffle, they have also included their high school mates ASAP. So I guess all these people are just called like ASAP and then like their name of some sort.
Yep.
So apparently Rocky pulled a firearm and fired twice at his friend Relly, who said that one of the shots grazed his knuckle but was not seriously hurt.
Yep. Apparently.
Yeah, continue.
I was going to say real quick, apparently he had words for everybody. All he said to them was, "Thank y'all for saving my life."
Oh.
Yep.
That's nice. Do we have a video or is this just an article?
This is just the article I just wanted to show. Oh, there's a little clip right here, apparently.
I think you do want to tune into the one that was under this article. The rapper literally leapt with joy into the lap of his superstar partner Rihanna as verdict was delivered. A lot of people are making memes. I don't know if you ever saw that one video of I think it was some guy getting convicted of a crime and he leaps over like the judge's little thing and it tries to attack the judge. A lot of people were comparing it to that.
Gotcha, yeah. So, this must be it right here. And of course, we have an ad, so we love ads here at Locale Cafe. Oh, man. This doesn't want to work. Let's just skip it. I'm sorry.
We have...
Who is Rihanna?
Oh, and today is Rihanna's birthday, so very interesting.
Oh, yeah. She got a nice little birthday gift for her man not being found guilty. I actually got it to work, so I'm going to share it now. Sorry, guys.
People of the state of California. Versus Joaquin Mayers. Case number BA 508142-01. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers, not guilty of the
Oh. It's beautiful. You gotta love it.
So let's talk about something that we haven't talked about for a while, but's been constantly happening. Let's go into accidents and disasters. So apparently this is kind of old news, but let's get into it. So the Delta jet flips upside down on a snowy Toronto runway and all 80 aboard survive. Apparently, snow blown by winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour swirled, and then the flight from Minneapolis carrying 76 passengers and 4 crew members attempted to land around 2:15 p.m. Communications between the tower and the pilot were normal on approach, but it's not clear what went so drastically wrong when the plane touched down. And there is a video from a passenger getting out of the plane. Apparently, they told him not to record during this escape from the upside down plane.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so I'm sure this is one of those things they just wanted to kind of make sure that, you know, things were getting handled the way they should have been. And, you know how social media is with, people putting stuff out before things are taken care of other proper channels. But, yeah, I don't know, man. That is wild. The whole thing. I just don't understand how something lands upside down. I just don't get that. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to play the video.
Yeah, I'm about to. Jesus.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that real quick.
Drop it! Come on! Don't take no video! Take that phone away! Right. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Oh my fucking god!
This person does have a lot of choice words to say about what happened.
Yes, they do.
Yo, I was just on this fucking plane!
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh my god.
You can't tell how much ice has built up on where they were going to land.
Yeah. That's wild, man. It's just,
By the way,
it amazes me that shit that happens. I know some people in chat were saying that it flipped after it landed. Like, how? You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's probably just how slick it was. Plus, it said that there was, some winds of 40 miles per hour, but I don't think 40 would be that much to flip a whole plane. I was just going to ask, did you start up the jazz? Because I remember a whole bunch of people were talking about how much they missed the jazz when we were having those other conversations earlier.
I do. You hear that?
Well, I can never hear it, but
oh, really?
Hopefully
Okay, yeah. Nah, it's back up. Yeah, they have it.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I don't. Our core fans love the jazz music. Hopefully the new people coming in do enjoy it as well. But it just kind of sets the vibe a little bit, guys. Sets the vibe a little bit. But, yeah. I don't know.
So this was a very big talking point, I believe, during the virus that happened a couple years ago. But apparently it's popping back up. So apparently tens of millions of dead people aren't getting Social Security checks despite what Trump and Musk claims. Apparently we have a video of him making that statement. But while you pull that up, he did say that it says here that the Trump administration is falsely claiming the tens of millions of dead people over 100 years old are receiving Social Security payments. Over the past few days, President Donald Trump and billionaire advisor Elon Musk have said on social media and in press briefings that people who are 100, 200, and even 300 years old are improperly getting benefits, which is a huge problem, as Musk wrote.
Yeah, I mean, I get what they're trying to do, do a lot of internal investigations into a lot of these departments. They're trying to figure out where's money being wasted, and it's a good thing that they're doing it. Obviously, there needs to be checks and balances everywhere, especially when you can have a lot of fraud like in the federal government. But let's check out what Mr. Mann says.
To 209 years old, 879 people. From 210 years old, I haven't met any of them. And if I did, I would bless them. I would worship the ground they walk on. 210 to 219 years, 866. From 220 years old to 229 years old, 1,039. And then you have two people, from 240 years old to 249 years old, one person. And there's one person that's 360 years old. That's just that. And then, where's the money being spent, right? Let's go into that for just a second. 100 to 200.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird.
I wonder where he's getting all these numbers from. But apparently our wonderful, wonderful docket team put some little quotes here. So right here it says, how big of a problem is Social Security fraud? Well, apparently a July 2024 report from the Social Security Inspectors General states that fiscal years of 2015 to 2022, the agency paid out almost $8.6 trillion in benefits, including $71.8 billion, or less than 1% in improper payments. Most of the erroneous payments were overpayments to living people. So are tens of millions of people over 100 years old receiving benefits? Well, apparently no. Part of the confusion comes from Social Security software system based on the COBOL programming language, which has a lack of data type. This means that some entries with missing or incomplete birth dates will default to a reference point of more than 150 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I understand a lot of, like, paperwork gets lost in the cracks, right? And there's just a lot of things, but this much for, like, one. And a lot of people are saying that, like, even, like, my generation and definitely your generation of people, Social Security probably won't even be around just because of how corrupt it is and just how, I guess, how much abuse there is. And we pay into that whenever we get paid in Social Security tax. Everyone pays into it. And the way they do it is what we pay into is what, you know, these people are getting. So it's like, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul constantly, just constantly, over and over again. So, yeah, I don't know, man.
That's very true.
They need to fix it.
I think just recently, last year, they raised the age where you can get Social Security. Is that true?
Yeah, well, retirement age is changing. Like right now, I think if you go on SSA.gov, they show you, I think, 68 and 72. Because a lot of people need to continue to work after 65 just because of reasons, right? They have their own reasons for that. I just couldn't picture being in my 70s hoping I still have a job. And the way the economy's been going, the way it's projected to go, even with some of Trump's things, it's a sad fact, you know? And I know Trump has a lot of ways to help the American people. And he wants to help the American people by doing what he does, whether malicious or not. But at the end of the day, a lot of people, like people I used to work with, were in their 60s and 70s, and they were like, I have to keep working. I don't want to be that old and have to keep working. I just don't.
So there's a lot of people chiming in about the new age. So there's Truth Seeker in the chat saying that it's 65 in Ohio. I did want to go back and chat because Bonk Doink, nice name, he was chiming in on the crashes. So apparently there was 87 crashes since 1970s involving planes with a 10 plus seating capacity. Anyone telling you this is normal, including only the small two-seater plane crash numbers, this is not normal or an FAA issue. That's very true, Truth Seeker. I think that's the weird thing about what's been happening lately. I think with the drones, with the plane crashes, a lot of people are worried that this is part of a greater scheme, but we don't want to get too conspiratorial here. Something that might relate to everybody, apparently Elon Musk's Doge seeks access to taxpayer data in the IRS. So Associated Press states that Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency is seeking access to troves of sensitive taxpayer data at the IRS. Two people familiar with the inner workings of the plan, who were not authorized to discuss the matter publicly, told the Associated Press on Monday. So if successful, Musk and his group would have access to millions of tightly controlled files that include taxpayer information, bank records, and other sensitive records. The people who spoke to the AP requested anonymity, and said that Doge is specifically seeking access to the IRS integrated data retrieval system, which enables employees to have instantaneous visual access to certain taxpayer accounts. How do you feel about that, Ken?
So I don't know if y'all remember, but Biden, one of Biden's things that he wanted to do was hire 80,000 more IRS agents in order to go into the backlog to see tax fraud. They don't want to do that. They were just trying to get rid of all of them. That were Biden's whole plan. And especially with like the DI initiative going away, we've seen IRS having to let people go because of that. And, you know, Trump wants what's best here for America. I truly do believe that. And just the way he's doing it, I just don't know if it's the best. Now, obviously, tax code is one of the most argued things and has been one of the most argued things. I mean, even on Locale Live, they talked about it where, you know, Keem, who is a very successful person, you know, has to pay more in taxes than Boogie and Wings. And obviously, there's two schools of thought to that. I'm a big proponent in the Fair Tax Act, where they get rid of income taxes, IRS goes away, and they tax goods and services. I think it's like the 28 or 30%. I know people keep throwing 40% out there. I've never read or seen 40% anywhere. Maybe in some like bullshit proposal, but I've never really seen 40% anywhere. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I've always said also, if you don't do that, just do a flat tax across everybody. Like if, let's just say the top 1%, right? If they pay 10% of whatever their income is in pure taxes, and everyone else pays 10% in taxes, you know, for their yearly income, that'll help the middle class, it'll help the lower class, and it'll help the rich, right? Because they're only paying 10% versus their 40-some, 50-some percent that they pay right now. And, you know, a lot of people that are higher echelon, top 1%, top whatever you want to call it, they have different ways to like fuck over the IRS to like buy property, do donations and all that. There's so many damn loopholes to get away with paying taxes. You know what I mean? There has to be some sort of way that everybody's on the same playing field. And they talk about defund the police. Fuck that. Defund the IRS. Fuck the IRS.
So there are a lot of people in the chat with the same sentiment. So there's a lot of people saying tax the 1% or revolt. Some people are saying that it's 30 to 40% in Canada. There's other people saying, I came in to say FDRS dissolve that garbage.
And the funny
I think this year I'm going to have to do my own taxes, which is a very strange thing because I was in university the past couple of years.
Yep.
It's a strange concept that, you know, we have to do taxes, but we don't really know how much. But if you underpay, they will send you something saying like, hey, you underpaid on your tax. It's like, if you know how much I should pay in taxes, you should tell me how much I should pay in taxes, not make me do it and then say I have to like pay some sort of fine or a fee if I don't pay the correct amount. I don't get that.
Well, the whole problem is there's so many tax deductions and there's so many ways that like you can donate up to December 31st, right? You can go to Goodwill and do stuff. You can, you know, get rid of things. You can decide to pay more on your principal, pay more to your escrow account. There's so many variables that the IRS can't plan for. That's why you have to file taxes every year. And what people don't understand too is, you know, income tax started World War II, you know, around, or World War I or World War II, one of them, and they needed money to fund the war because America was involved. So that's the reason why income taxes really started the way it did, and they kind of figured out like, oh shit, the IRS can make money off this. So it is what it is. You know, this is where we're at. But, you know, with the Great Resignation, right, that happened, and a lot of people was trying to go into business for themselves and start doing their own thing during the pandemic, that led to a lot of differences in tax codes and all that, just because they couldn't plan on that much more coming in from wages or whatever. And then, you know, Trump wanted to change the tax laws, and since he changed it, me and my wife actually pay more in taxes than before he changed it, but he said it was supposed to be better for everybody. No, we pay about 3 to 4 more percent, $3,000 to $4,000 a year ever since Trump changed the tax laws. And I promise you, we're not like rich by any means. I think we're considered like upper middle class, maybe, like depending on where you live. Like it's, I don't know.
So there's a lot of, this is a very hot topic, it seems like, but some people are saying taxes don't have to be complicated. Koala said, yes, Ken, income tax was never supposed to be a permanent replacement for tariffs.
Yeah.
World War II for money, and after the war, we kept it like it was daylight savings. And then we also have another person saying, for most people, the new standard deduction is more than itemized donations.
That is true. They did say that. But for some odd reason, right? And again, like I donated to Locale Live and said this, we have been to 3 tax attorneys and they all told us the same thing. And I don't know, man. I just, Oliver's saying this is a Trump echo chamber. It's not a Trump echo chamber, bro. I've been very critical of him, right? I'm an independent. I could care less. But I'm just saying, bro, the American people need help. And from what they saw the last 4 years, they didn't get what they need. Groceries went up, gas went up, mortgage rates went up, all that went up, right? It's just simple, bro. Simple economics. That's all this is. And I've been critical of Trump on this show because, I mean, it is what it is. I've always said I lean conservatively for economics, and socially, I'm more liberal because people have the right to look in the mirror and be happy. I'm pro-choice because I don't think it's my decision to tell someone else what to do with their body and their baby. I don't have that power. To me, no one has that power. But when it comes to economics, we need to take care of each other because why are we sending millions of dollars overseas when we have a homeless veteran issue in this country? That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. But for me, I'm not super duper well informed in things, and I will state that very plainly. But when it comes to Trump and things, I am also very critical. A lot of people think that I'm the lefty while you're the righty of the whole cafe.
Yeah.
But I think that it's not an echo chamber just because one person, let's just say, you say that you're a libertarian, and I do believe you, and I categorize myself as the same. But you do have more right ideas. I have a little bit more left ideas.
Yeah.
And just because you repeat and you stand for whatever you stand for does not mean that you're an echo chamber, right? Maybe I should push back a little bit more. Granted, I am the little mousy beans, as Becky states. But you as a viewer should open yourself up to more differing opinions, because in reality, whenever you say things like that, you yourself are putting yourself in an echo chamber, like you should listen to all different types
I
of
agree.
opinions. And you should actually chime in. If you believe differently, you should go into the chat and state your own opinions. And we do like to go over the chat and say things out loud, and just discuss it. So I do
100%.
employ you to do that.
Because I love debating things. I love talking to people about things because, that's what makes America beautiful. We have the right to, we have freedom of opinion. We can voice those opinions, right? And when people talk shit about the country and they want to stand on the flag and burn the flag and all of that, I tell them, go overseas and do that in any other country and see what happens to you, right?
That's very true.
You're lucky you have that right to do that. And I stand for any amount of protest. You want to protest until your heart's content. I just don't like when you stand on the flag and it's on the ground and you burn the flag. Those are the two things I think should be considered an act of treason, in my opinion. Because
I did want to mention we have Jump Cut Drama, which I always see in the Reddit. So welcome, Jump Cut. I appreciate your work. We also had somebody that said, what happened to the Boston Tea Party era? I think they're talking about when people rise up and revolt and show what they really think about taxes and things of that nature. A lot of people are saying, I feel like you can love America and not like Trump. That's very true.
100%.
I love
100%.
Exactly. I love America because we can voice these opinions more freely than other countries, like you stated. There's a lot of people that do things and then take for granted the freedoms that we have here on this soil. I also disagree with a lot of people that say, well, if you don't like it, like, get out. That's not the point. You can still be somewhere and have a lot of criticisms because you want to see the country that you live in just become better, right? We have Cynthia with the $10 saying, we love your show. We love you, Cynthia. Thank you for chiming in. Dead Score, also welcome to Ban World.
Dead Score, what's up, bro? Appreciate it.
Ray. Yeah.
First Amendment code enforcement. You're a liar, Ken. You banned one of our members earlier for expressing his opinion, didn't you? Hi, First Amendment code enforcement. I love the First Amendment here. That's why I defended it for 11 years. Thank you for being here.
Sorry.
You're good. Don't cry on me, Beans. Don't cry on me.
I don't think I can cry on cafe because my mom lives my mom works 5 minutes away from where we live.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if she sees me crying, she's going to drive over here and like
Yeah. Yeah.
just shake me.
And honestly, right of the center left said, never take your freedom of speech for granted. We don't have it in Europe. That's what I'm saying. People are lucky they're here in this country and can actually express opinions without all that. Now, like the big joke, whatever, like you can't say bomb on an airplane, you know, like that, obviously. But, you know, it is what it is. I love First Amendment. First Amendment Code Enforcer is going to be my biggest fan. I love that guy. I appreciate it, First Amendment. Thank you.
Exactly. The thing is that a lot of people, they believe that the First Amendment means that you have no reaction to your action. So if you, let's just say you do that, you say bomb on a plane, just remember you can say it. Nobody's going to stop you from saying it, but there are going to be consequences to your actions, right?
Yep.
So some people are saying true freedom is chaotic. I believe there could be some order there. Not everything has to be 100% chaotic. Especially when it comes to Chaz. When Chaz was a thing, you know, they wanted to be apart from America and all the rules that were going on. But remember, they were getting a little too chaotic, and even they had to enforce their own rules in order to keep the order.
Yep. Freeze blood, Second Amendment for life. I agree 100%. I love our Second Amendment rights in this country. The problem with the Second Amendment right is, and I'm just going to be just point blank with this, the way it was intended back then could not be used in today's standards. This is why I say that. Let's say a group of 10 people wanted to express their Second Amendment rights and walk up to the White House to take the president out. Whoever the president is, plug in a name. Let's say I was president and 10 people want to exercise their Second Amendment rights to come take me out of office, right? It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen today. Now, having that to protect yourselves and protect your family, protect your home, 100%. I agree with you. Everyone should have that right. It's just the way some of the laws are now, especially with conceal and all those other things, it can end up hurting people in the long run because a lot of people don't have education on the Second Amendment and what it really means. So I'm a firm believer in it. We're beautiful for it. I think that's one reason why a lot of foreign people don't come here, because we will pick up our Second Amendment rights and defend our country. And, you know, it is what it is.
That's very true. Another thing I wanted to mention, so in Europe, they don't really have the same freedoms and rights that we do. And I wanted to mention somebody who's very controversial. Some people might even call him a lolcow. There was actually a European man, Scottish man actually. His name is Count Dankula. He was taken to court because he trained his ex-wife's dog to Nazi salute. And a lot of people took offense to that. Yeah. He put it on YouTube. He trained the dog to Nazi salute. He put it up on YouTube and he was taken to court. And I believe he was actually threatened to be taken to jail after doing that. So imagine you do something as a joke, you post it on the internet, and
the thing with the internet is you're going to put yourself in the court of public opinion. And
that's very true.
When you make that decision, you got to be ready for it. That's all I'm saying. But today was a great day on the cafe.
It's a great day.
It feels like everything happened like yesterday, but it literally happened like 2 hours ago. It doesn't even feel like it's been 2 hours. It feels like it's been a lot longer than 2 hours. When
that's usually how the lolcow universe feels like, because we only been on air for how long? Maybe like
2.5 hours,
2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, on air, yeah. We're working on the third week. I think next Wednesday, or what's today? Wednesday?
Thursday.
I lost track of time. But yeah,
I just proved my point.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think it's been 2 weeks, and we're working on week 3.
Yeah, it's just super complicated. Trying to keep track of time. I'm slipping over my words because I'm hungry. But just in general, a lot of hosts don't get sleep.
Yep.
We're constantly like watching shows. We don't know what day it is, and then we have to go on shows. And to be honest, I feel like I've known you for years, Ken. Like
I know,
with
right?
everything that's happened for court, now everything that's happening for cafe, I feel like it's been years, not just a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, definitely. So Nature Base said, I'm still mad for Billy crashing the show. So guys, look, blame me for that. Billy, I started on Rewind, and Billy and Xylee accepted me with open arms. I was just a fan of the show, and I started with them. So Billy will always have a special place in my heart as well with Xylee. And Billy wanted a platform to say what he needed to say, and I wanted to give it to him. And what Savage did last night was a little fucked up, right? I think that she shouldn't have been going in there, going in and going out, because that is what led to this morning. Obviously people have different opinions on super chats with fans and all that. My thing is, at this point for us, I'm reading every single super chat that comes in here, and I want to continue to do that, because y'all make this worth doing it. And the fact that you're willing to give us support for doing this show makes me feel very good. So thank you. But regardless, we had a lot. I think it was great, though. I think it was great. Andrew C says, I'm looping. Appreciate it, bro. I love circles. I love circles.
So, Fresblood, I'm sorry if I mispronounce it, but he said, look, America is the greatest country on the planet because we can all talk about this and still be friends and family, and nobody goes to jail or anything. That's freedom beans, and that is beautiful chaos. You put it best. Yeah, I love the chaos. And I think that's why today was a wonderful day. Some people might think like, oh, it was a terrible day just because of how it started off. It doesn't matter how your day starts off. It's how you end it, right?
Yep.
So you can choose to stop like thinking negatively. Sometimes it's really hard, and especially if something really bad has happened. But you control who you are, and you can't control other people, right? So if other people do something onto you, like, for example, I could have taken that completely wrong and been upset at Billy, but I'm not. I understand where he's coming from, and I do appreciate everything that he's done. I was more upset at myself because I thought that I upset Billy, right?
Yeah.
But we're all friends, we're all family, we're all part of the LCU, and I'm going to take that in the most positive way possible, and I'm going to continue that. And I'm just going to say that today's been a great day, and hopefully it's going to continue to be a great day.
Definitely.
And that's all we can do.
Last thing I want to say is, people are saying don't blame Savage. Like, truth seeker. Here's the thing. I don't hate Savage. I have nothing against Savage. You can be critical of someone and still respect them. Savage has been on the platform a hell of a lot longer than me, so I respect it, right? But, jumping in and out of someone's show to the point where they couldn't do what they needed to do for their show. I'm just saying, bro, people make decisions and there's consequences to those decisions, and as far as kissing Savage's feet for the content, bro, I put in the rule of no feet pics. You think I'm gonna kiss somebody's fucking feet? Fuck no, bro. I'd rather uninstall, and shut down my computer, if you know what I'm saying, than do that. But,
And one of our constant, I don't want to call him a hater, criticizers, Andrew chimed in saying, you did though by making a scene. I think he's talking about me. I wasn't trying to make a scene, to be honest. I was trying to bow out as quietly as possible, but I do understand that I'm your co-host, and you were very alarmed. But I was trying to just give Billy the platform that he needed to talk about what he needed to talk about, because it seemed like I was doing more bad than good.
Yep.
I was trying to calm him down. I was trying to just ask questions because, I was trying to get more clarification. But I feel like the more I talked, it was just doing nothing but, angering him more, just making it seem more muddled. So I just bowed out for a moment, tried to calm down myself, and then get back in.
Definitely.
I'm so sorry if that did cause a scene of some sort.
Not at all. I mean, I love Billy to death, but I said, Billy, all due respect, I need to kick you out so my co-host can come back, right? And I mean, that may have miffed him a little bit, but I mean, it's all good because this show I'm on. Beans is my co-host, so she gets preference, right? Is what it is. I love you, Billy. And Savage, thank you for the canteen, as people say. You made my day glorious. I appreciate you for that one. I want all the fans in here in chat, all 413 of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying here. You know, we're going to make some changes to Locale Cafe. So hopefully you come back, you know, and, you know, Keem wants to stay at 1,000 concurrent. Let's make that happen, guys. I'm going to start setting the stream up earlier. I guess way early in the morning, so that way it's there. If people want to share it, tell friends about it, whatever, you know, come by and check us out. So thank you guys for being here. I love you all. I did do the redirect to the test stream, so that way you can at least see it. Go check out Glammy, Wonder Woman, Brantley, and Zeta. You know, give them a chance. You know, we'll see what happens. You know, and I know Glammy's trying to find her home. Definitely thought Nerds was going to be her home, but as always, there are other plans in play, and we'll definitely see what happens. So, you know, we're on officially the road to 1,000 concurrent live viewers, guys. So let's get there. I love you all. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Miss Beans, anything else before we depart?
I think to make everybody's day just a little bit better, we should play that outro.
I love you all. Thank you again. And until tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Take care. Rise and shine. Grab your coffee cup, come spend some time. I know it's early, the start of a new day. No need to worry, it's Locale Cafe. Rise and shine, baby, wake and bake. Clear out your mind, baby, just take a break. Locale Cafe. Chill out with us today. Thank you, guys. We love you to death. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Have a great and awesome day. Bye-bye.